Warning. Broken simulation. Broken simulation. With Sam Tripoli.
Yeah, welcome to Johnny Woodard Presents Broken Simulation starring Johnny Woodard. We're in it.
Oh, are we?
Johnny, there's word on the street. The streets are talking that you hate when I do that. True or false?
Hey, what?
When I do, it's Johnny Woodard Presents starring Johnny Woodard.
Oh, no, I got over that a long time ago.
So you would love it now. So you like, it makes you horny.
We used to have some back and forth on it, as you recall.
But Johnny, does it make you horny?
It's just part of the furniture now, you know? It's like the wallpaper.
Johnny, it makes you horny.
It doesn't make me horny, no.
Johnny, you get so horny when I say that.
No.
Wow,
By the way, we have someone who
fired.
somebody's wife just had, in the comments, just had a baby. So congratulations to that
Congratulations. Person. What's the name of the baby, Johnny?
It's Bumfardo.
Bumfardo? Oh, my God. That would be the greatest thing of all time.
No, it's someone. If you're the person who had the baby, or your
what's the name of your baby? I think they named it Sam after me. No matter if they say it's not named after me, we all know it's named after me.
And I apologize for my voice. My
Johnny is bricked up. Everyone's talking about Johnny. You're not sick. This is your seductive voice.
Major cold.
Yeah, Johnny had guests over to his Pablo Escobar house, and he just ran him into the ground. Guys,
she comes with her. My sister's pregnant, and she caught a cold and gave it to me.
Johnny's sister's so hot. How did that happen, Johnny? How's your sister so hot, and you're just Johnny?
You're such a weirdo.
Johnny, do your friends all want to come over just to say hi to your sister?
No, because she's younger than I am, dude.
Okay, so what? How much younger?
My friends were pedophiles.
Well, Johnny, at one point you were under 18 years old.
Right, but she was like 10 or something.
Oh, okay. How old are you when she was 10?
She's 6 or 7 years younger than I am.
Oh my God, really? That's crazy. Your parents took some time off.
Yeah, I don't think she was on purpose.
Yeah, Johnny. Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think about this pretrial stuff with Tyler Robinson?
Oh my God. Johnny, before we get into that, can we talk about rest in peace, Mitch McConnell and your turtleneck? It's officially dead. He's officially dead. Yeah.
Oh, I just woke up.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I am. That's what Twitter's saying, and I trust everything on Twitter 100%.
It's not on the news yet.
Yeah.
It says no.
I've seen the pamphlet says breaking. Mitch McConnell, longtime Republican Senate leader, dead at 84.
Share it.
You share it, Johnny. You think you know me, homie?
Let's see the source.
You think you know me, homie?
What in the chat? Give your vote now whether Sam has been duped by fake news or it's real.
Okay.
Here we go. You bringing it up?
I just put it. Okay, hold on, dude.
I don't
just
see.
Be effing cool, bro. Share. There it is. I trust pamphlets.
Pamphlet-C.
Yeah, that's I trust. I trust
with a Y at the end. I've never even heard of pamphlets. But...
I mean, dude, how unloyal is his chick, dude? Like she just like, hey, he's dying. Can I come home now? I've been banging this turtle for years. Can we wrap it up?
Yeah, I'm not sure this is an official source of news.
Johnny, it's official. If it's on Twitter, it's official. When will you
look at the sub comment that they commented? It said Mitch McConnell's health uncertain after being found dead. That's funny. I guess they're like a joke Twitter, but no, I mean, what is your instincts were terrible about Netanyahu. What do you think
Johnny,
about McConnell?
Shut up.
What do you think McConnell? Because I think it's much more likely McConnell is dead.
Yeah, I think he could be totally
or like dead. On death's doorstep, and they're just trying
to be totally dead.
He's been holding on by his fingernails for years. That guy to power.
Yeah, I mean, dude. And then his just wife said, he's dead. Time to go."
Well, did you see that? I think it was TMZ tweeted that his wife is getting new flooring done in the DC house while he's, here it is. And then this may be some evidence to the contrary, or they're just keeping up appearances, or they already had a contract. But here, this is from TMZ DC.
TMZ DC.
I guess they have someone on watch. Yeah.
Wait, oh yeah, they're getting ready to sell it.
Oh yeah, could be, right? Yeah, good point.
They're getting ready to sell it.
Because their takeaway from that was that he's getting new flooring, but it could just be that they're looking at swatches for the new whoever's going to have it.
Yeah, they take the old people house and flip it.
Yeah, totally.
Do you think Mitch McConnell has plastic over his seats, over his furniture, like old people like to do? So in case they poop themselves.
Well, it's for all the sacrifices, you need.
Oh, that's true. It's going Dexter. It's like why put it out? Just have it there all the time.
Yeah, they keep it covered.
Johnny, I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot.
So now the hope of every person who's not fully black pilled is that we could get Thomas Massey in that seat as the senator.
I mean, that would 100% be the most not like just F with everybody stuff, dude. Right? It just would be the craziest thing.
Now he would have to be he would have to be named by the president, right? The president would have to pick him, right? And because they don't do like a snap election or something. Am I correct?
Oh shit! Then he's never getting in.
Oh, here it is right here. Okay, Kentucky special election. So they would have a special election. Kentucky special election process for Senate vacancies enacted in 2024 is untested, and the timing of a special election.
All right, let's go, dude. Let's test it.
General election is somewhat unclear. The governor is required to notify local officials 56 days before the special election must occur, and candidates must be nominated at least 49 days prior to the. So yeah, they would have a snap election.
I nominate Johnny.
I don't live in Kentucky, unfortunately. Oh,
Johnny, you could move there real quick.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some requirement for that. Well, the governor being a Democrat, I think people can run though, right? Like, yeah, the guy says the governor's a Democrat, but
I run so far away. I gotta
get away. Good job, Sam. That was beautiful.
Thank you, dude. That's what I bring on the show. People are like, this is Johnny's show. Okay, it's Johnny's show, but guess what? What I do on the show is I sing songs. Okay, that's my role.
You're a great singer.
I really am.
People don't know that about you.
Man, the chicks are going crazy for Johnny in the fucking comment section.
Okay.
They're so horny for you, Johnny.
I gotta share this on YouTube here. We're gonna try to get back to a regular day for the show, by the way, folks.
Somebody just said we're getting copyrighted. I don't even know what that means.
Because of our beautiful singing.
Oh man, all the chicks are riding Johnny's jock right now.
It's because of how close our singing is to the actual record. They're worried.
Oh, so you're saying my singing isn't good? So you lied to me 2 seconds ago.
What? No, they're saying that we're gonna get a copyright strike. Do you not know the joke that I made up like 3 years ago that we say?
I think I made that joke up.
You didn't. You started saying it after I did.
Oh,
but I 100% made it up.
Okay, like Johnny. We don't believe you.
Everybody knows that that's mine.
And I run.
We are live talking.
We are live, guys.
Hold on just a second.
I can't believe it.
I'm sharing this. We're letting people just join us. The people are coming into the room now. So do you want to talk about the Tyler Robinson thing?
Sure, Johnny. Yeah, I mean, it's Johnny, let me just say something really quick. And it's something I say all the time. This is the greatest example of non-linear warfare I've ever seen in my life. Both sides are convinced they're right. Every piece of evidence comes out. Both sides says it fits their narrative. No matter what happens, they think it's either a cover up or it's good for their side. It's crazy to me, dude. And you know, my whole opinion is this. I don't know what happened, but if we've studied false flags a lot over the almost 10 years our show's been on.
Yeah, it's called watching the news. They're all false flags.
It's not only just watching the news, but also talking to people who've written books and done deep dives and analyzed all the information. that come to the conclusion that this is a patsy. Like, you know, I read the John Lennon book. I love that book. It was like crazy. I loved it. And that book analysis was like, he was a patsy. He was basically programmed. So these people that are just like, oh, it's over. You know, it's like, I don't know, Johnny. It's like this weird thing where like kind of you make a bet on with somebody, right? Yeah. And then they're always quick to say it's over because they know if it goes too long, they're going to lose. So like you know what I'm saying? Like at the simple, oh, it's done. It's done. You're like, well, dude, it hasn't. No, it's done. It's done. Give me my $5, right? You know? So it's like, that's how I feel about the people who are like, oh, Tyler Robinson did it. Dana's one of them too. It's like incredible, dude. So
how could you know for sure though? Without how could you know?
Okay, Johnny, if you go, Sam, if you had to like kind of guess right now, like what it is at the, I don't know how to say least or most, at the least, he could have been there and it went on and they're pinning it on him.
Like
right?
Oswald, right? Yeah.
Like literally, guys, there's a lot of people in the comment section here. If you ever have a moment, you want to watch a really great movie, it's older, but it's great. It's called Arlington Road. I mean, this is the exact plot.
Yeah.
And then you see at the end that like everybody that was manipulating them is on the news acting like they're just students and shit like that. So I think that's at the least. At the most, he's completely being set up. So that's my opinion. I don't think this guy.
Yeah, it's possible he wasn't even there. So some people.
No, 100%. He's getting set up. I mean, Johnny, there's a real part of me that think, you know, we always talk about MK Ultra sex kittens with Erica Kirk and all these elite women. You know, the first lady being a professional hooker, and now she's the first lady. Like, I think everyone at that level is at some point an MK Ultra sex kid. They're basically used. I mean, Mitch McConnell's Chinese bitch.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Right? The minute he's about to go out, she's like, I'm back in China, dude.
It's the oldest play in the playbook.
Right?
The sex kid.
But Johnny, we're entering a new phase. MK Ultra trans sex kittens.
Well, that's for your Gen Z. That's what you need.
100%. Yeah. But there's some real things, dude, that you start to go, like, because everything's like they got hold on one second, my headphones. They got Twig's DNA on this. They got Twig's DNA on it. It's always Twig's DNA. Then Johnny, do you see the thing? Let me see if I can find it for you. It's not exact, Johnny, but it's like the writing samples. They compared old writing samples of Johnny. You honestly, your thumbnail work is fire right now, dude.
Oh, it's just I've given it over to AI. I'm afraid to say because
dude, it's a tool, Johnny.
It is a tool.
Johnny, will you look this up real quick? This is from Jesse on Fire. Real quick before you show that. Quick.
Okay, that's just the DNA thing you're talking about. I don't see it. You don't have it up.
Just be cool, Johnny. Could you just?
If you're gonna tell me to take something down, have something up. All right, here we go. You want me to read it or you got it?
No, but here, we'll get into it.
A lot of words.
So this is a big thing, right? Right?
It is.
So this is Twig's handwriting over here. This is Tyler Robinson's confessional note. They're saying it looks very similar.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying is like, why are they giving this guy immunity? Why does Twig get immunity?
I mean, I know why they'll say, but.
Right. They'll say because she is a key witness.
Yeah. And
he's the one that can put him there. But everything that puts Tyler anywhere is based on Twig.
Yeah. And here's the DNA. What a weird name, by the way, Twigs.
No, that sounds like the most tranny name I've ever seen heard in my life.
Yeah, it's just bizarre.
It probably has to do with her fucking tranny dick.
Here, like item 7, the towel wrapped around the rifle in the woods had DNA samples 95% to Tyler Robinson, but also that Twig's DNA is on there. Screwdriver DNA samples 89% to Robinson, 11% to Twig's, and there was this lady mentioned other DNA items. If you just want a brief snippet of that. This is what that sounds like. If you don't, if you're not following it closely, this is the pre-trial
Someone say
evidentiary hearing.
Lance is in trans. He's a furry. Aren't they all trans furries?
It's something in that ballpark. I mean, but so if you're not following at home, this is the pre-trial evidentiary hearing, like where they have to convince a judge essentially that there is reason to go to trial, you know, that there's evidence against this person. And it sounds like, I mean, it's a no-brainer that they're going to convince the judge, because the judge was in there like dramatically reacting. I don't know if you saw that.
Exhibit
I'll show
7 and 8, that they both had mixtures. Excuse me. Yes, items 7 and 8. In your testing of these items, that they both had mixtures. And you stated, I want to make sure I understood this. You stated, I believe, that the minor contributor was less than 20%, and that it was actually 5%. The ratio is 5% to 95%.
For one of the samples, yes.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
Does that mean the 5% was from twigs, and the 95%, that 95% is assumed from the defendant, the Robinson?
Why is this guy
When
sound like he doesn't know what he's doing?
The statistic, Twiggs' DNA profile aligned with the 5% contributor, and Mr. Robinson's DNA profile aligned better with the 95% contributor.
Align better.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, bro. The way,
Dude,
and this
the whole
guy,
thing is bullshit.
why does this attorney in this massive trial?
Because he doesn't know what to call time. Is he the defendant? Because he's not technically on trial yet.
Yeah, but the guy.
But
can
he
barely,
is the
I mean, he can't
defendant.
It took him a minute to ask a simple question.
You just tell his head's going through the Rolodex of words.
And if you're a
Robinson.
latecomer, I am sick. I'm not trying to make my voice sound more masculine.
Johnny's getting transitioned to more of a man.
Yeah, I'm getting a third testicle put in.
Yeah,
People don't know about that.
Three
yet.
balls.
Yeah, I'm gonna have 3 balls. Some people get theirs chopped. I'm getting another one put in. Get ready. But yeah, so it's weird. And then did you see the judge reacting? He was watching the video and he was like, I mean, he seems like an actor almost, this judge.
Oh my God, just like the Alex Jones trial.
Let me see if this is yes, precisely. Yeah. This is our judge right here. I assume he will be the judge to follow the trial. I'm not totally sure about that, though. It might not be the case. But there's just, I mean, look at him. He looks straight out of casting, dude.
Yeah, he's like, dude, I was once on Days of Our Lives.
Days of Our Lives, yeah.
Play this video only on the monitors, and if there's sound associated with it, the sound to be played as well. You may proceed.
These were the videos that were rolling,
Like, how many people are literally watching TPUSA right now? Like, how many people are watching them?
What do you mean by that?
Like why would you get your trial coverage from somebody associated with it? It's like OJ Simpson's son breaking down OJ Simpson's trial.
Yeah. We're gonna watch Kim Kardashian.
Hey, so they say the OJ's DNA, which I have very similar DNA. Fun fact. All over the knife.
So this is we're not going to see obviously the video of Kirk, but we're going to see the.
We are not going to watch that, Johnny. I don't care how many times you jack.
Watch him. Do you see him? Watch him like he jerks there. Look at him. It's his big moment, dude. He knows he's good.
Dude, he is so judgy-no right now. I wouldn't doubt this guy has a full beard by the end of this trial.
Oh, dude, his Instagram's gonna be out there getting heat.
Yeah, he's gonna be getting heat. They're gonna find out he's banging like fucking trial groupies.
Yeah, he's Taylor Swift. He's cheating with Taylor Swift, is what it turned out. What up? Oh boy, that's something. What's the girl's name that just broke up with Jack Antonoff?
I don't know who Jack Antonoff is.
What's her name? Anyway, they just.
Oh, that explains this meme I saw. This guy really jacking Antonoff.
Margaret Qualley, yeah. This guy's gonna be dating Margaret Qualley.
Who is that?
You'd know. Did you watch that movie with Demi Moore where?
No. All you have to do is say Demi Moore, and I'm out.
What's that horror? It's really good. It's crazy.
Oh, it's the
But
one
it's that
with the
horror movie where
body?
she starts to
Yeah.
get injections to like change her.
Yes.
It's the younger version of her.
So she's a
Like,
young chick again.
Yeah, the girl that played the young chick is Margaret Qualley.
Oh, Johnny, thank you. You love your young starlets, Johnny. It's,
Well, she's not. I mean, she's like 30 now.
well, that's still young, Johnny.
So this is pretty interesting. Owen Benjamin pointed out some similarities between the Robinson situation and the Thomas Crown affair, which is, I mean, it's a little out there, but
All right, we're all about out there. Let's go.
I think there's something interesting here. It's a parallel at the very least.
I mean, Johnny.
Yeah.
The Thomas Crown affair is a movie. Is that what that is?
I think it's a book and then a film. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, dude, this is exactly like the MLK. It's so funny, dude. Michael Suryoff or whatever his fucking name is like, oh, dude, the MK, Martin Luther King got. Oh, dude, I didn't even think about that. Martin Luther King was shot with the same gun and it didn't explode. I go, and Martin Luther King's guy, James Earl Ray, was a patsy, and that the government was found guilty of the assassination. Okay,
I'm wrong, by the way. The original film was just the first film, the Steve McQueen film, the old one, and then they did a novelization of that film, and then there was the remake in the 90s. With
hold on, say that again.
There was a Steve McQueen movie, The Thomas Crown Affair, in like the 60s, and then they did a novelization of that where they take a movie and make a book out of it, and then they redid it in the 90s with Pierce Brosnan.
Dude, has that ever happened where a movie becomes a book?
Oh, they do it all the time, especially with like the Star Wars movies and stuff. Yeah, they take the scripts and turn them into books. Yeah, very common, especially for like big properties like that. And they used to do it way more. And like Tarantino did it with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah, it's pretty common.
All right, let's do it.
The Thomas Crown affair.
We got 4 floors to keep track of. Do you believe you recognize that person?
Yes.
Oh man, I see what he's saying, dude. I see what he's saying, dude.
Completely. There's no way to get it. He gets it down. We get rid of the roof.
Trying to put that penny back. I guarantee it won't be in that room.
I see. Owen Benjamin points.
Yeah, I credit him for that.
Owen Benjamin points.
He's on to something there. What else is going on? Yeah, now, do you think the person you see in the video? Who do you think that like where he's walking with the stiff leg that they say is the rifle down his pants? Who is that person? Do you think?
Oh, Johnny, real quick. Fuck, I gotta find this, dude. I want to find a video. I mean, dude, it could be freaking Twigs. It could be literally Twigs. And then there's another picture, Johnny, where everyone's like, ask who this guy is. Okay. And it's like 3 dudes in a picture. Here it is, Johnny. Johnny, you have to see this shit.
Okay.
It's crazy, dude. I showed it on premium content last night. Oh, God, I got the burps.
You got the squeaks. You got the Zen squeaks, bro.
Zen squeaks. Come on now. Zen squeaks. Come on now. Come on. Here it is, Johnny. You're going to watch this, dude. This is crazy. And it's almost like, why even do that? Watch this, Johnny. You're going to get so rock hard when you watch this, Johnny.
Am I going to get rock hard like Blue Chew rock hard too?
Yeah, you will. Hold on.
Because we're going to talk about that in just a second.
Hold on. Here we go. Play
right,
this.
It's 11:53 a.m.
Oh, I saw
And
this.
we're told this should be unedited footage. If it's edited, they should have told us. Luckily, the online sleuths picked up on it. Here is your footage. Notice the timestamp in the top left, 11:53:12.
So this starts off very simple. You're like, big deal. And then it gets crazy, dude.
Don't watch Tyler Robinson on this first rundown. Look only at this shadow over here on the right. Don't watch anything else. We'll watch this a couple of times. So don't feel like you need to watch Tyler Robinson right now. Just watch the shadow. Just watch the shadow.
Just watch shadow, dude. Just watch it. Look at that.
Did you see it?
Yep.
Did you see the shadow jump all at once?
And that doesn't seem that much. That doesn't seem like a big deal.
Shadows don't
at
do
first.
that. That's not how shadows move.
But it's not even the craziest part.
So why does the shadow move?
Why does
the shadow move? Now notice this car. Now look only at this white car.
This is the
in
craziest
background.
part. Watch
Just
this.
the white car. Watch it
the car
go.
in the
It
back.
goes. It goes. Oh, it disappears.
It disappears.
It entered a wormhole, ladies and gentlemen. The white car entered a wormhole. It goes. Oh, it's gone.
How about the
Now,
gun? How about the car, you
Only look
stupid
at
mind
Tyler
tripping
Robinson.
6420?
What is Tyler Robinson doing while he's
6240?
waiting here? And there's an obvious jump cut. We'll look at the timestamp in just a second, but just now look only at Tyler Robinson. What is he doing? He's playing with his phone. With his right hand this time.
Yeah, and that's
Playing with his phone
important.
with his right hand.
Johnny, that's very important because pictures show Tyler Robinson working with his left hand.
Yeah.
This time. Now go to the timestamp in the upper left. It's 11:53 and 12 seconds. 11:53:14, 11:53:15, 16, 17. Oh, 11:54:33. Oh, we lost a minute 16.
Yeah.
We lost a minute 16. Why? Why did we lose a minute 16?
Why
Guy's
did
on
we
trial
lose
for his
a minute?
life.
Yeah.
Why?
We're
On
trying
trial
to
for his
figure out if
life.
there's probable cause.
Why?
That's
It's
a
crazy.
problem, dude. If they're trying to say that it's all there, I'm sure they'll come up with some excuse, but that's weird, bro. Did you see this too? This is pretty interesting.
Someone said
This-
we need the timestamp of that video. Dude,
It's
you
on there.
literally had it. He literally read out the times.
They might have typed that before he read that part. This is also pretty interesting.
For some background on Tom Swan,
This is crazy.
YouTube, he has over 1.5 million subscribers. He puts out long-form documentary-style videos about online controversies, mostly to do with internet and gaming culture. And that is clearly how this person found him. In September, he covered Charlie's murder in a 40-minute video that he posted to YouTube. Watch.
Who was actually behind the assassination? A whole day and a half after the shooting, on the evening of the 11th, the pictures of the killer in cap and dark glasses
By
were
the way, that looks a lot like the third guy picture and Twig.
Other people sent the picture to their chat, jokingly remarking that it looked like Tyler and asking him where he was at. Tyler responded saying that his doppelganger did it, to which someone else sarcastically replied, "Tyler killed Charlie." Clearly, the mere concept of Tyler doing such a thing was something his acquaintances wouldn't even consider. He was a seemingly intelligent guy, as his mother proudly bragged on Facebook about his 4.0 GPA. He was a mild-mannered indoorsman who gamed a lot, and although he wasn't a Republican like the rest of his family, he also wasn't even registered to vote and didn't express his opinions that much.
I mean, it's just crazy to me. Outside of these paid shills telling you that that the case is shut. I mean, come on. Like,
Well,
what are we
it's-
doing here?
It's also, I mean, God, there's so much weird about this, isn't there? There's just so much weird. Do you think? Oh, I wanted to play this. Wow.
Play it, Johnny. We're dangerous.
I don't want to show that. I don't want to show that part. No, it's just his family. I don't want to show his family.
No, but here's the thing. Someone brings this up. The unholy Pasoli, okay?
Mhm.
Utah is literally a CIA headquarters. Now, let's go back to Q. And we all know Q was Operation Trust. And again, I say this all the time. The point of Operation Trust is to tell you the truth so they can herd all the skeptics into a corner and pacify them. All right.
A useless version of the truth. It's almost like an inoculation, just a little truth that you can't
Right.
do much with. Yeah.
I mean, the people who follow Q know all about the servers, know about the Ukraine, know all about Jeffrey Epstein, know all this shit. Knew all of it forever. Okay. In the Q drops, they talk about how Utah is its own like world and its own judicial system. They play by their own rules. They're not part of the national scene. It's its own like reality. So now we go back to the bricks and twigs, or bricks and figs, or
Bricks
whatever.
and minifigs, yeah.
Yeah, bricks and minifigs. And we go back and we look at what happened with that fucking case and how those two guys from bricks and minifigs go to Utah, and the Utah cops are literally like, this is Utah. We play different here.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're literally talking about framing this guy. They do a SWAT. They do all this shit. They get them on a traffic ticket that didn't even work. They don't serve the papers when legally they're supposed to. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's so much wrong with 'cause the guy they went to mediation and now he can talk about it again. So he put out, I'm talking about reckless.
Yeah, he put out, I haven't seen episode 3.
I watched it. He put out another video where he again shows, I mean, just how they're lying. It's funny because CoffeeZilla did a pretty good video. It seems like there's maybe not as much money at stake as Reckless Ben told everyone. He kind of, inflated the numbers, which he even admits a little bit, but they're still lying. And the bigger worry now for most people, I think, is the way the police treated the whole thing. You know what I mean? It's like it's just that kind of good old boy system. It reminds me so much about what they used to say about the South. If you accept everybody who's in the church as part of the Mormon church as part of this kind of clique. So I mean, let me see if I can find. The last thing on the Robinson thing, I just want to show you this. Some guy went out there.
Yeah, I mean, like the notion that the Utah wouldn't do this is fucking nuts.
Did you see this? So they're using this to illustrate that Tyler Robinson is likely a bit taller than they say he's 5'10", but this guy went and matched the surveillance angle, and found that he's
way taller.
Yeah, well over 6 feet. So interesting there too. There's just everything points to some funny business here. Although I did see.
No, also Candace Owens did a whole thing on it, and take it for what it is. But she's like, this hearing right now is happening. So what happened was the court put this hearing on. And the defense, who, by the way, nobody's been talking about this. There are people in Tyler Robinson's defense team that has connections to the security team or TPUSA, like their relatives.
They also have connections to Ben Shapiro, which was the crazy thing that came out this week. He just admits
it. Real quick before you get into that, I just want to say this Candace Owens thing. So most of the stuff that they're arguing right now, the defense hasn't been able to look at any of the actual data, and everything is just based off the FBI says this is how it is. And the FBI and
they don't have to, at this point, they don't have to do any of that. It's all just show them what you got and decide if it goes to trial. Then, you'll have proper,
hold on. This is a super chat, but it's very relevant right now. I don't know if Thiz Marley's telling the truth here. I'm not saying you're a liar, buddy, but we got a lot of people saying crazy shit in the comment section. But this would be nuts if the judge from the Legos is the same for Charlie.
Well, what judge from the Lego thing? Because they're in mediation, right? I don't think.
Well, the one who did all the maybe, I don't know. We'll ask Thiz Marley. Are you telling the truth? Are you telling the truth?
Yeah, no. Does anybody know this? If you know this, please, because we're kind of on hold here. And if he comes back, I can't find it. I googled it. I don't see any evidence of it. But if he comes back with it, I'm just going to play this. This is from Candace Owens. Also, she found this clip of Ben Shapiro saying something really weird about Charlie Kirk. What was going on while Charlie Kirk was dying?
So. I remember where I was when all this was happening. I was in Los Angeles. I had sort of a breakfast/lunch meeting with somebody. And I got the news that Charlie had been shot, and my security was on the phone with Charlie's security because nobody knew what the hell was going on. Well, Charlie was still in the back of the car, and we were sort of getting
my God!
At 2:40 p.m.
What?
I mean, dude, he said that with such conviction, and it just blew up in his fucking face.
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, and Candace, you should see her tweet is just, she goes, breaking news, Ben Shapiro just confessed on his show that while Charlie was being transported to the hospital and bleeding out to death, his security was on the phone with Charlie's security receiving updates. She writes, I knew it. Someone explain to me why during the minutes while Charlie was dying in the back of his car, Charlie's security team was providing updates to Ben Shapiro's team rather than focusing entirely on saving Charlie's life and finding the killer. She goes on for a while, but I mean, she suggests that Ben Shapiro is satanic. Everything in her soul tells her he worships Satan, literally.
Stop worshiping Satan, Ben.
That's Candace Owens just coming out with it against Ben Shapiro.
And now Tim Pool and Clint Russell are going at it because I guess Tim Pool security people called them why they were going to the hospital. It's like, what are we fucking doing here? Now that's a war. Dude, this is such nonlinear warfare. It is literally about breaking every group down to its smallest decimal.
Okay, a couple of people are like same judge, and a couple of people are like it doesn't make any sense. This person says it's federal court versus state court, not the same judge. And then some people are yelling, "It is the same judge," in all caps. I don't. Can you tell me what I can Google the name of the judge, maybe?
Oh, that's great. Who's the judge in Tyler Robinson? Who's the judge in the Lego?
I searched for the both of those search terms, and nothing came up in comment. Let me see, Judge Tyler.
Oh, someone's yelling at you, Johnny.
I know.
It's the same fucking judge. Hey!
Tony Graff is the guy's name. So, let me see. Just can't find it. 4th District Judge Tony Graff. Let me see. We can look this guy up, and then we will know for sure. Let's see. It is the same judge. Yeah, it absolutely is.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
My God. That's crazy.
Isn't this that guy? It is.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. That's the dude, man.
Holy shit, dude.
4th District Court Judge Tony Graff.
Oh my God, this guy's social media must be blowing up, bro.
What do you think that is? Why would they
get all the Instagram hosts want some of that legal justice in their ass?
I'm just looking here to confirm it, but yeah. Okay, yeah. Bricks and Minifigs legal dispute with Ben Schneider, aka Reckless Ben, etc., has been removed to federal court. Oh, they removed it to federal court after Utah 4th District Court Judge Tony F. Graff Jr. delayed in approving the parties' joint stipulated motion for entry of a preliminary injunction. This allows issues involving federal law to be properly addressed, but does not change the underlying dispute. Now, it's not clear whether it will end up with him or he was just a part of that. He made that decision. But that's fat. So this must be their face guy, right? Like their guy that they put out front of cameras. You know what I mean?
He's their Judge Ito.
Yeah. He's the guy with the hand up his ass. That's so interesting, dude. Thank you for pointing that out. Who was it in the start comment?
A lot of guys have been. Whoever's yelling the loudest
is Marley. Thank you, Tiz Marley, and to all the people who said it wasn't, including myself. We're all wrong. So we should go F ourselves. I got to tell you about effing yourself, Sam. It's called a Blue Chew.
Oh, dude, I love a good F of myself
or anybody else. We love Blue Chew. They've sponsored us for quite a long time. And now they want to tell you about Blue Chew Gold. Make every day hump day with Blue Chew Gold. Is your girl giving you the look? Well, be ready when she is with Blue Chew Gold's
She needs it. She needs it.
That's right. I said arousal boosting. That means Blue Chew Gold gets both heads in the game. That's great. Wow.
Dude, the Blue Chew, I'm sorry, is the best copy in the game.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I mean, so much of it is just boring, and they have the best copy for sure.
The best.
Will you tell them a little bit about your Blue Chew experience?
Dude, I just love rock hard gold. Sometimes I forget my keys and I use my rock hard boner to pick the lock of my house. It's so rock hard, it just powers through it. It opens it up. It's unbelievable, dude. Sometimes, dude, I've had girlfriends after I take Blue Chew back in the day, I took the early Blue Chew and the Blue Chew Gold. I'll be sleeping, and I'll be sleeping rock hard, and I wake up to getting fucking grinded on.
Okay. Blue Chew Gold is better sex in a tablet. They combine 4 ingredients into one powerful solution, 2 ingredients to get you hard physically, and 2 that support arousal and desire in the brain. It works fast and lasts. Guys have a complete experience like Sam was describing in the bedroom with Blue Chew Gold. There's a reason Blue Chew is the #1 brand for better sex. Experience it yourself at bluechew.com. And we've got a very special deal for our listeners right now. When you buy 2 months of Blue Chew Gold, you get the 3rd for free with the promo code BROKEN. That's promo code BROKEN. You will also receive an additional 10% off plus free overnight shipping on your first order.
Get hard!
Visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this here pod and the bedroom.
You know, it's
Thank you,
amazing, Johnny.
Blue Chew.
Sometimes I'll just pop a Blue Chew and watch some WNBA games. You know, just the best way to enjoy it.
That's how you become. That's how you become
real?
gay. Yeah, that's how you become
do you
gay.
think this is AI or do you think this is real? I mean, look at this, dude. I mean, how come she doesn't, dude? More of this. This is why they hate her. I think this is AI. There's no way right in the middle she makes that pose, right?
Yeah,
in the
I don't
tunnel.
think so. That's weird, right? Yeah, she doesn't. She's very like butchy. I don't think she would.
Oh
be.
my God, Caitlin, come to the light. Come to the light.
I don't think she's got junk in the trunk like that, does she? I don't think that's her.
I think
wavelength.
she's got junk in the trunk.
Not like that picture, though, right? Surely not.
Dude, when the clothes is that, yeah, that's AI as fuck.
Yeah,
People
it's
tell
got-
me I'm falling for it. Guys, I'm just trying to put together a nice show. That's all I'm doing, dude. Trying to put together a good show.
That's basically we're following the bricks and minifix thing. That's the latest in that he can talk about it again. And he said now that he's got as many attorneys as you have podcasts now. He's got a civil rights attorney, a contract law attorney. Reckless Ben does. He's got an attorney for everything. And this scumbag Ammon has they found out after they were able to see what he presented to the police finally, that he's just been lying, dude. Like he said when they first went there that they made threats against him and the building and stuff.
Of course.
And he has the full video of that entire encounter where, and he also said that they didn't, because you can tell the police, I'll just play this one passage. It's really frustrating. This woman should lose her job, bro. She's trying, she has that guy Ammon from Bricks and Minifigs into their office, the police, the police department, and she basically is like, let's see what we can get him on. And the way I'm gonna see if I can find that part, just because, dude, you're gonna hate this woman so much, bro. Let's see if I can find where they're talking to this clown of a police officer. I mean, just an absolute disgrace. Here it is right here. Oh, this is crazy too, dude. What Google did? This is why you gotta use a VPN, bro.
The only reason Ammon wanted us to email him about the inventory list wasn't actually give us the inventory list, but actually it was a trap.
So Ammon knew that they had emailed him, but he couldn't find the email, he says. So he's like, okay, well, email me again. But it turns out he just told him to email him again so that he could get his email and do this.
Yeah, Ammon only wanted me to email him so he can find out my email and subpoena Google and find out all of my private information. You think I'm lying, but they actually did this. They subpoenaed Google asking for all private information tied to this email address. And Google sent them like hundreds of hours of all the raw footage from everything I've filmed to the Lego video so far. All my emails, all my search history, all the metadata that shows everywhere I've been. But anyways, this was the reaction of the police officer after she watched my entire first episode.
I'm really curious to see like if this fool even makes any money doing this YouTube stuff. I'm like, if it's enough for him to travel.
This is a cop.
To another state just to go get some footage. It doesn't even sound like his like secret information doesn't even seem credible from
No.
my understanding?
No, so it sounds like you were able to watch the video.
I think by secret information, the police officer is referring to the security camera footage that proves that everything Bricks and Minifigs is saying is a lie. My first question is, how could this not be credible? It's literally just video evidence of what happened that night. But at least now I can see why the police aren't listening to me. They're basically just saying that all of the evidence I submit to them is not credible, and therefore, case closed. Ben's wrong, and we're right, because we said that the evidence is uncredible. At this point, Bricks and Minifigs is working with the police to just...
Did you catch that, though? Google, in response to the subpoena, gave them all of his private information, his metadata.
How'd they get the subpoena?
I guess because it's the police asking for it, dude. So
Oh
they get
my
all of his where he
God.
was, all the videos that he was working on. Dude, his emails. Imagine if the contents of your email were just given out there. You got to be so careful with Google, dude.
I know, Johnny. I know. Listen,
it's
Johnny,
such a disgrace.
I have to do corrections and retractions.
You do?
Yes. Mitch
Oh.
McConnell is not dead, guys. I don't care. I'm sorry. I thought
No,
it
we
was dead.
got to that. We knew you were wrong about that.
Okay, I thought it, but he's alive.
Yeah, and you're right. You're right.
He's
boy,
alive.
This guy's name is Ammon. Are you trying to add something to the stage? Hold on. We already
Yeah,
have
he's alive. He's alive. He's alive. He's alive, guys. He's alive. Mitch McConnell is alive. And he's going to break in the Olympics.
Okay, he's breakdancing. That's great. Someone also called Ammon says that VPNs are for the most part a scam. Yeah, and there are better ways to protect yourself. Don't use Google for a start. But yeah, so that woman you heard who was just like, does he think he's good at YouTube? There's a part earlier in the video where she's just like, now I haven't seen much evidence that he extorted you, but I think we can get him on another felony. Now, when you had him in your office, did you ask him to leave, and did he not leave immediately? And the guy immediately said,
Oh,
I
yeah,
asked him to leave, and he didn't leave immediately. And of course, he did leave immediately. The guy shows the video. He did leave immediately. But that's what they're trying to get him on. It's going to be laughed out of court if there's any justice.
That's a big question. Any justice?
Yeah, if there's any justice. But what a scam artist that cop is. What a bitch.
Yeah, bitches. These cops are bitches.
Dude. Have you heard about the new Rosa Parks, Sam?
No, let me hear about. I'm so.
You don't know about the new Rosa Parks who was on the train with all those?
Oh, dude, this is the weirdest story ever, dude. It's the weirdest story ever.
So this woman was on the train with these Patriot Front guys, which are the new, what would you call them, Sam? The new Charlottesville white supremacist, like fake.
And there's just like, there are on the left, the super progressives are retarded and they believe anything, right? Well,
Correct.
the far right is that as well. And there's people I love that are just right in the middle that just cannot come to grips with that. The Patriot Front. It's the great Kurt Metzger says, front is in their name. It's in their name.
That's funny. So
Right?
this photo went viral of a black woman on the train with these cosplay white supremacists.
Yes. Yes.
Looking just bold and beautiful, staring straight ahead without any worry at all. And this image, it just flew around the internet at the speed of light. Liberals everywhere championed her as a symbol of defiance and dignity. And it turns out that she was on the same train not so long ago.
Now, do you think this is a real video or is this AI? Because if I'm not saying it's not real.
Well, it's on the news. I mean, the story. I don't know if the video is real, but I'm not going to show the video online. But
why? You can.
Well,
Nothing happened.
You
don't see anything.
They blurred it out. Okay, the one I saw was not blurred. Right,
but you don't see anything, Johnny.
So this is, according to the internet, the same person.
Look at this, dude. Same person. Exact
The
same
reason
shirt.
I will question the video, by the way, because this is supposed to be years before, and she's wearing the same shirt, which is kind of weird. It's supposed to be like 2024, this event.
Yeah. Okay. So
But-
that's what I'm saying. She's
But
mooning something.
See, she's in the same shirt. That's why I don't think the video is real.
That's why I think it's AI.
But the charges are real. The hold on, I'll find her name here.
It's Johnny. It's not. Say it with me. Non-linear warfare. Say it, Johnny.
Oh, they might have pulled it down. Let's see. Okay. Family of black woman on DC train surrounded by white nationalists and defining image of America. They call it. Her name is Bernita Bolding. I've never seen that word. Bolding. Let's see if we got here. I'm just trying to see if they, because I know I saw they might have just been recapitulating the internet meme, and they might have, because the link I had originally that was like a news link is dead now, which makes me think that maybe they're just, oh no, here it is. Okay. No, this is from the Daily Wire. Okay. Media's newest race hoax victim caught exposing herself on subway train. The woman, surrounded by members of the extremist group Patriot Front in Washington, D.C., has been linked online to footage appearing to show a 2024 incident that reportedly led to an indecent exposure arrest. The original viral photo captured by Reuters photographer Cheney Orr on the 250th anniversary of the United States shows the woman identified as Bernita Bolding sitting alone on the metro, surrounded by a sea of Patriot Front members wearing face coverings and khaki pants. And there, yeah. So it's interesting. The Daily Wire doesn't connect her, with like any kind of police report or anything, but they're saying it is her. So I'm not sure. I would definitely put that under questionable now. What do you think? It's just, again, they're so good with this shit, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, people just run with it because whatever fits their narrative. No one goes, okay, this seems a little crazy to me, and this just intensifies the race war.
Well, and the reason it's so obviously inflammatory is because people are comparing it to Irina Zarutska, who was, murdered on a train.
Yeah, stabbed. And everyone's like, oh my God, she's so brave sitting there. It's like, she's safer there. And if it was the other way around.
Yeah, I mean, if there was a black supremacist group on the train, yeah.
And it was a white chick. I mean, dude, the chick got stabbed. And the guy's like, I killed that white girl.
Well, what would you compare it to? Well, you would compare it to like a
dog fart Muslims. Video?
No, the Muslim. Yeah, well, she's getting stabbed. No, you would compare it to like, what are the bow tie guys? What are they called?
The bow tie?
Farrakhan.
Oh, yeah, the Nation of Islam?
The Nation of Islam, yeah. If there was a bunch of Nation of Islam guys and a white girl on a train, she's probably going to be okay. You know what I mean? If it's a gang, a violent gang, then that's a different thing.
Yes. Yes, Johnny. 100%.
Yeah, it's just clearly designed, as you said, Sam, to be inflammatory.
Yeah, it's all like everything is done in a way to do a magic spell on everybody. Oh my gosh, she's safe. Like, dude, nothing happened to her.
Get you in your feels.
Yeah, just give people a reason to get upset. It's all, Johnny, it's all sorcery.
I'll tell you what is sorcery is how Tempo can get such delicious food delivered to your door.
Oh, dude, I love it.
In just 2 minutes. That's real sorcery, my friend.
That's real sorcery, dude.
During my week, my schedule is nonstop, Sam. You know that. Meetings. I have meetings with you on Zoom. We're doing podcasts all the time. I stay up late editing. Healthy eating is usually the first thing to slip, but Tempo helps me keep track of my nutrition with real meals that I can heat in just 2 minutes, so I don't default to snacks and junk food. Tempo delivers fresh, chef-curated, dietitian-approved meals right to your door. It makes it easy to eat well and save time on even my busiest days. Each meal is perfectly portioned for lunch or dinner and ready in just 2 minutes. That means real food, real fast, without the sad desk lunch or drive-through regret. You know about drive-through regret, don't you, Sam?
Johnny, I live in drive-through regret.
And no matter your goals, there's a Tempo meal for you. They got protein-packed meals with 30 grams of protein, fiber-rich meals, calorie-conscious meals, gut support meals, even GLP-1 smart meals if you want that. They're convenient, but also flexible enough to fit the way you want to eat. And for a limited time, Tempo is offering our listeners 60% off their first box. Go to tempomeals.com/brokensim. That's tempomeals.com/brokensim for 60% off your first box. Tempomeals.com/brokensim. Rules and restrictions apply.
So now there's this whole fight going on with the Tyler Robinson shit real quick.
Yeah.
So the right is running with that. They showed a video of him taking a shot. And this chick was like, I was in court today. There is no high quality zoom in footage showing anyone taking a shot. The video shown is the same distance as the footage of Tyler jumping off the roof, known as the screenshot. I have no idea why people are claiming. And then this chick, and it's so fucking funny. I trust a local reporter. You trust a local Utah Mormon reporter? That's what you trust? Yeah, ends with witnesses allowed the family to zoom in surveillance of you. It's such bullshit, dude.
Do you want to play her talking here? Let's see what she says.
Okay.
At the noon hour today, the defense finished with their final DNA witness from the ATF.
I think you got to mute yourself.
The judge allowed the family to view, without it being broadcast, the zoomed-in surveillance video from Utah Valley University. The quality was surprisingly high, a lot more detail you could see of the man that is reportedly Tyler Robinson making his way through campus, up and down the stairs, into the parking garage, and even zoomed in on the roof where you can see the man who is reportedly Robinson lying down into that prone position before the shots were fired. As that came up on that video, that zoomed in video, Erica Kirk breaking down in tears, as well as Catherine, her mother-in-law, Charlie's mother, clinging to each other, hugging each other as that video played out. I can't imagine what.
Boy, you're muted still.
So what they want you to believe is every video they've shown is completely and utterly fucking blurry. But the one they got that no one's seen ever is the clearest video they got. Why? Forever on trial. What you're saying right now is that the fucking law enforcement is lying, because they said earlier they don't have a video of the shot. Now suddenly they got a video of the shot.
It's called AI, Sam.
I mean, they're literally making up fucking, and then that reporter's like, I was in the fucking room. There was none of that.
Well, who was that woman just talking there? Is she not a reporter?
But Johnny, she's a Utah Mormon reporter.
Who was that woman just right? But at some point, like, we're gonna have a transcript of or we're gonna see all the evidence. So if somebody's lying, we're gonna know.
Yeah, somebody is lying. Who do you think's lying?
Well,
I'm not saying it couldn't happen.
I mean, do you put it past them to just make up a video? It's clearly they just made it. I would believe that they probably do have
100%.
I would totally imagine them doing that, because I think what they want is to pressure this guy into just copping a plea, and when, you know what I mean, like, once they really body him and like, hey dude, we're just gonna show this video that is you shooting him. Are you really wanting to go to trial now? Because have you noticed that a lot of people are like putting out videos saying like, Tyler, just confess to it. I saw even, do you remember the child actor Schroeder?
Yeah, Ricky Schroeder.
Yeah, Ricky Schroeder put out a video asking Tyler Robinson to confess.
Hey, you remember? Hey, you were too old to remember when I was on television. But can you do me a favor? Can you just confess?
Here it is.
This is the whole thing. He turned himself in and admitted it. He never admitted he did it. It's just a giant, like, people running with stupid.
Months. We have a special guest tonight, actor Ricky Schroeder.
Oh, come on, Ricky. Let's hear it.
Known for his role in the 80s sitcom Silver Spoons.
Oh, my God, dude.
Why are we talking to this guy?
Why are we talking to this guy?
Newsmax is really falling off, huh?
Newsmax had a chance to be special, and then it just went fully garbage, dude.
Oh, there was an opening. You're totally right.
And for a second they were good, and then it's just nope.
His wife, Julie, are there to support the Kirk family, and we appreciate you both coming on with us. And Ricky, I'll start with you. What you saw today, the never-before-seen footage of...
They're way too excited to be on Newsmax.
Dude, I don't want to watch this. That
tells you he hasn't had a lot of heat lately when you're that excited to be on Newsmax. You know,
yeah, you guys remember me from the 80s?
How they look at each other. Look at how they look at each other just with delight in their face. When they come back to him, look at
what you saw today, the never-before-seen footage of Twigs, your thoughts, and what is it like being in that courtroom?
Why is Ricky Schroeder in the courtroom?
Because he's an actor, dude. They need as many actors as possible.
Why is Ricky Schroeder in the courtroom?
It's so weird.
Are they gonna get the cerebral palsy chick from fucking? What was that one show where she had cerebral palsy? It was a sorority. Sorority sitcom. Hold on. God, I would have nailed that.
With cerebral palsy? I know.
Yeah. I don't even know how to spell sorority.
I do. I got it. I don't. Is it a reality show?
It's a sorority sitcom from way back in the days.
And she's got cerebral palsy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it Speechless? Is that?
No, The Facts of Life, dude. The Facts of Life.
Cerebral palsy?
Yeah, there was a chick in there that had a. So you want? I'm sure I told this story before, but there was a chick on there with cerebral palsy, right? And one time, Brody Stevens, it was back during the dead period, and he was doing a joke about the fucking cerebral palsy chick, and nobody's laughing. He's like, "You guys don't find it funny? Why aren't you laughing?" And the crowd yells, "'Cause she's in the room."
Oh boy. Oh boy, that's rough. What a nightmare. That's like, oh boy. I bet he got hot. Oh, just steamy. You get just like,
Blair was the bomb. Blair was the bomb.
I just want to hear what I'm really, Sam. I really want to hear what Ricky Schroeder has to say.
Okay, Johnny, you want to torture me?
It's obvious that Tyler Robinson is guilty.
Thank you.
The evidence is overwhelming. His own confession to his
Johnny,
lover.
Why is he talking
reveals
about
that he
what's his it's so obvious. He's you do the best.
What?
Who's the actor that everyone does walking? He's talking like Christopher Walken.
He's doing that Christopher Walken.
It's so obvious.
It couldn't be more obvious that the man is guilty.
It's so obvious.
So
He's so guilty.
He did in fact kill Charlie Kirk, and we were driving over here watching it live on YouTube, and the courtroom was full, so we listened to the entire day's.
Wait, so he wasn't.
He couldn't even get in, dude.
He wasn't even. What?
Oh my God! You think he dropped? He was on that sitcom. Hey, you guys ever watch Silver Spoons from the '80s? I'm Ricky Schroeder.
That was the whole reason they had him on, because they introduced him as he was there, and he wasn't even. Oh, that's so funny.
He wasn't even in there.
Testimony and saw all the evidence live. It's a sad state of affairs. What's happened, and all the people that are in denial, that still believe other podcasters like Candace that are,
Oh my God, Johnny!
This guy, I don't know if you remember, but
he's such scripted, dude.
You remember he said when he was a child that he was given a VHS tape of, let's say, blood sacrifice, something like that. That's what he said when he was a child, and that it really disturbed
I once got
him.
a tape with some weird shit on it when I was a kid. It was very weird.
What's that? What's that about? What are you talking about?
I don't know. Some guy, random kid older than me, hands me a tape with all this weird sex shit on it. And I was like, what the fuck? Who are you? Why did you just hand me this?
That's so strange.
Isn't it, dude? I never saw that kid again.
And you burned that tape up, I imagine.
Yeah.
Just watching it over
like,
and
oh
over
my,
again.
what is, oh God, what? No. And then I got rid of it.
Yeah, that tape caught fire, I imagine, from rewinding it so much.
In some sort of mental collapse, that when the evidence is so overwhelming and in front of your eyes to see the truth.
Johnny.
Well, and Julie, I wanted to ask you about that.
Doesn't this have the same vibe as Trump's like 250 celebration where they couldn't get anyone to play it? Like, it's like Vanilla Ice is available, and I love Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
but like no one would play it. They're like, do who's in the area? Ricky Schroeder lives on a ranch.
Ricky Schroeder watched it on YouTube. If we could get
Silver Spoons, bro, bring him in,
Spoons.
dude. Bring him in.
Yeah. I imagine Ricky Schroeder. He pretends to be his own publicity agent, just emailing people constantly. Like, hey, Ricky Schroeder is available to comment on the trial if you wish.
That you're
trying to get him on Broken Sim, Ricky Schroeder. The next time
I bet you we can get him to
the
talk.
Courtroom today as well. The judge denying a request from Erica Kirk seeking to publicly show all of this evidence to the public. Her attorney stating it was in an effort to show full transparency and try to combat some of these ridiculous conspiracy theories around Charlie's death that have to be so hurtful to Erica Kirk and to his family.
So hard.
I'm sure she
really
man.
I mean, like when she went and got yoga pants, I can't believe she's not dressed in yoga pants right now for the show where she had to go buy new yoga pants the day she found out that her husband died.
Oh boy. Anyway, I thank you so much, Ricky Schroeder. Ricky Schroeder live from YouTube watching.
Ricky Schroeder, dude, that was funny. So I came right down and it was packed, so I watched it on YouTube. You were there in the court. Well, it was packed, so I watched on YouTube.
Oh man, that was great.
Dude,
that was one of the best things I've ever
seen. That made me laugh as much as atrocities. I gotta be honest with you. Like I always think we're never gonna get near atrocities. Ricky Schroeder got us at and it's all the same talking points.
Oh, it's the same thing. Yeah.
No, the evidence is overwhelming. You podcast people, like it's the exact same thing that they ran with COVID. Trust the science, dude. You're a denier. These podcasts are denying. It's like unbelievable to me. Yeah, we haven't had a good atrocities in a while.
No, we have not. You're right about that. So. Let me see. I got a couple of things for you. Alex Jones. Well, Sneako. What do you think of Sneako?
There's times I like Sneako, and there's sometimes I'm like, okay, what are you doing?
Well, this is one of those times. So he was out. It looks like at maybe the Egypt World Cup celebration in the streets of New York, and doing this.
Allahu Akbar! Oh no! Fuck you! This is the Islamic Republic of New Yorkistan. Islam will be in every household. Inshallah, the whole world is Muslim. Welcome to Mamdani's New York. You see this city? You see how it looks? Inshallah, your city looks just like this too.
So
I mean don't the fucking Christians always win this war? Like every fucking time?
Yeah, I don't know how serious. Do you think he's serious?
No,
like,
it's dude. Word was he's getting a ton of money from Saudi Arabia.
Oh, really? Oh no.
Yeah.
So then Alex Jones had him on, and this now I don't. Alex Jones, I think, is also playing into the.
Yeah, but dude, when he goes Allah, I mean, it's like, dude, what really Muslim does? Allah. And the craziest thing, Johnny, is somebody told me the reason you can't draw the Prophet Muhammad is because he's light-skinned and red-headed.
Who told us? Someone told us that on tinfoil, right? Who
yeah.
I can't remember. Damn. But they say you can't draw him, but I mean, you can't draw him even as like what they want him to look like. You're not allowed to draw anything of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's watch this. This is the funniest shit
This is just a super cut.
Alex Jones is the best.
This is a super cut of Alex Jones being hilarious with Sneako on, just making fun of him.
So they're Mexican white nationalist cat boys. So
Durga Muhammad Jihad.
Well, stuff like that is.
What do I do? Tell you I'm your friend, like the Quran says, and then stab you in the back.
The Quran doesn't say that.
How about I become a Shiite with you, and we take swords and cut our heads, and for 8 hours I just march you like.
That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Or I could be a megachurch Christian with Kenneth Copeland drinking my blood. I could be with Erica Kirk shooting fireworks off my ass. It's working. You want me to do that? Small minority to demonize 2 billion people.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Weasel from Connecticut, the mighty Mongol, the amazing, all-powerful, sneaky
Allahu Akbar!
Sneako.
Allahu Akbar!
You don't even have a brain.
See, I don't take
So
him
what makes you
serious.
think you can deport
You
me?
gotta have a brain to be
So
able to
what
get
makes you
knocked
think
out.
you can deport me if Sean Strickland can't knock me down, huh? You can't stop me. I'm coming.
I know. Then tell me.
Coming.
I'm
They
coming.
threw in the
Durka,
fucking
Durka, Muhammad,
towel.
yeah.
Allahu Akbar!
Allah,
Takbir!
the women.
Takbir!
Slavery, the slavery that we take the women as sex slaves and,
And
then I turn
inshallah,
over and pay them.
inshallah, you become
Oh,
Abdul Alex Jones.
Ah, yes. Yes, dude. Yes.
Assalamu alaikum. Marry your cousin. It's so much fun.
You really have.
Durka, Muhammad Jihad.
Dude,
Comes from your
listen,
Jewish.
listen. This is classic, bro. It is like, you know how you be
Right.
crazy? You're more crazy.
Yeah, it's so
You
funny.
be crazy. He can't stop laughing, dude.
Oh, it's great.
It's so
Supreme
great, dude.
leaders. It comes from Abraham, who you are the bad son. You are the bad Islami. Bad, Abraham say. You are not the chosen. No good, sneaky. You are cursed, sneaky. You are cursed to wear nightgown and marry cousin. Bye, sneaky. I love you.
Hey,
I'll
stop
see
ki-
you tomorrow.
stop killing-
His name is a sneaky Sneako snake. All right, we love you, sneaky.
See you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum.
Bye. Assalamu alaikum.
Yes.
It's so funny. He's so funny, bro.
See, both those guys get what they want, which is everyone talking about it.
Yeah. Oh no, of course.
I'm still mad at Alex. I'm still mad at him for
for not showing up at the 1000th episode.
Yeah, and then acting like I didn't invite him.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was
That's the
invited,
part that
so.
upsets me. I'd like there's certain people I invite. I know they might not show up. That's fine. Don't lie to people and say I didn't invite you. And I don't hate you, Alex. I absolutely love you. Okay. But I didn't get invited. I told you I was giving you daily updates. I would text you again. Thursday night, 10 p.m. Mothership. Thursday night, 10 p.m. Mothership. And then radio silence. And then Eddie hits him up and he's like, I didn't even get invited. He's like, you got invited. Don't lie.
Yeah, that's okay. We forgive you, Alex, or I do anyway. I don't know.
I do. It still hurts.
Do you wish to share your dates? Because I'm gonna have to go into the lobby to reset my connection.
Oh,
Choppy.
Johnny.
I'm choppy, Sam.
Why the fuck do
I'm
you
choppy,
do
bro.
all this,
I'm
dude?
so choppy, man.
Johnny, one thing that in the chat they're talking about how fucking choppy you are.
I know.
Choppy
I told
Johnny.
StreamYard, by the way, and StreamYard is just like, yeah, it's just a known issue.
You would think
Sorry.
StreamYard would fix it. I mean, it's been happening for years now.
Yep.
And the only reason I use StreamYard is because I'm too stupid to use Riverside. I'm not smart enough.
Yeah, well, Riverside has its own problems. Here, I brought it up.
Okay, guy. Oh, we went wrong one. Sorry. No, we'll just talk World War debate. Guys, if we put together the debate we want, it's going to be nuts. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be nuts. I promise you, you guys will be blown away if we can get anything close to what we're working on. It will be lights out. Go to worldwardebate.com. And then if you go to samtripoli.com, check my dates out. Johnny, please don't sneeze during my
Sorry,
presentation.
I apologize, sir.
Tonight I am in Covina at the Laugh Factory. Then I'm at Joker's Wild World Comedy Festival.
Did you say Joker's Wild?
Yeah, that's I think a casino or I don't even know.
That's not what you're going to be at.
No, I'm going to be at Joke World Comedy Festival, Lawrence, Kansas. I gotta get those dates, dude. I gotta get
those dates.
I gotta get those tickets.
Get those dates.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, TrutherCon, Skankfest in New Orleans and Austin. So those are the dates, dude. Those are the dates.
Those are the dates of your lives.
Those are the days of your lives.
Okay, so there was a story this week that I finally went to see Disclosure Day, not Prime.
Johnny, can I say something real quick? I heard He-Man was actually great.
I'm not surprised by that. Sure.
Everyone says it was going to be a shit show. Is it still in the movie theaters?
I don't know. Let me see.
Is it still in the movie theaters, dude? I want
Masters
to go
of the
see
Universe.
Masters.
70%
Masters.
Rotten Tomatoes. I heard it wasn't bad either.
I want to go see it, dude. I can't see it today.
I did see this. I saw Disclosure Day though, and it's like it's fine. You know what I mean? It's not classic Spielberg. It's not great. It's
He's
just fine.
old, dude.
Yeah, he's 80 something, bro. Yeah,
He's
and
80 something.
I mean, what's the last great Spielberg movie? Some people will say like The Fabelmans, but I didn't. I thought that was incredibly boring. And I'm a Spielberg.
I don't remember. I stopped listening to him when I stopped watching his shit when they said he was involved in Heather O'Rourke.
Yeah, that's. I mean, if true, that's he should rot for that.
Johnny, I am getting so much shit on my last live slop because I'm slouched. I'm so fat in it.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm so fat and it's so nasty if my fucking second chin touches my tits.
I think Lincoln was probably the last movie that I really enjoyed, and that's just because I'm a nerd for maybe Ready Player One was okay. I mean, West Side Story sucked. That was terrible. The Post was like boring but fine. Anyway, yeah, this is a guy who's not at the height of his powers, and I think he got paid to make a propaganda film is really what I want to
100%. And now you got this citizen vigilante that some guy's yelling about in the comment section. It's all propaganda, dude.
And that comes along with this news story that came out this week. Trump, this is from the Daily Star, quote, to make most important announcement in history in World Cup bombshell. Donald Trump plans to make the most important announcement in human history, that's a quote, during the World Cup, confirming mankind had first contact with aliens. That is
nobody cares.
That is the astonishing claim made by British documentary filmmaker Mark Christopher Lee, who said Washington insiders, you know it's real because he says Washington insiders, have told him the president has already written the speech that will, quote, change humanity forever.
I mean, it will change humanity forever,
it was
but
going to
no
happen
one
on
will
July
care.
8th, but I don't.
No
I
one
think
will
you would do
care.
it at the
Nobody
final.
will care.
Well, that's what I wanted to get to. So the thing that I think this movie gets most wrong is that this guy's got all of these secrets, right? Like the entire history, all the video of us doing alien autopsies. Spoiler alerts here, but I mean, if you have seen the trailer, you know what the movie's about. And at the very beginning of the movie, he asks the guy who's kind of handling the disclosure. He's like, "Why don't we just put all this on the internet?" And the guy goes, "You cannot put all this on the internet. Right now.
You cannot.
You that would be the worst thing you could do." And he never explains why. I mean, they wouldn't have a movie if he could just put it on the internet. That's really why. And the whole movie is about them bending over backwards to try to get it on local news in Kansas City, which like to just live stream it. And so it goes on the local news and then it gets picked up by all the networks. But and like the news anchor is like weeping. This woman, this news anchor who gets the story is just openly weeping about disclosure. And that's the part that it gets most wrong, that anybody would believe the TV news to the point that it would, cause this, everybody like we're supposed to be on like the edge of a war with North Korea and China, and all of these North Korean soldiers pull their phones out, like they're allowed to have their phones, and they're watching it, the disclosure live. And it, the idea is that it changes humanity forever. But I think that we're at the point, right, where, as you've said, that it won't even, unless it's the goods, you know what I mean? People are going to say it's AI. They would have to do the thing that they suggest they do at the end of the movie, where they have an actual alien come out on live TV and do an interview with Trump.
Yeah,
that's the only
I
way
would love
gonna do
that.
life.
I would love to watch that, dude.
Really? Well, you think that would be good? Trump and an alien?
Yeah, I would love that.
So yeah. Anyway, Trump. If you believe that guy, there's imminent disclosure on the way. Trump also pissed a lot of people off by apparently interfering in the World Cup on the behalf of the United States to get this guy, the Balogun, to get his red card suspension lifted. It didn't help because we still got our ass beat by Belgium, who are a good team. But it kind of, I don't know. What did you think about that? Did you think that it was kind of gross, or did you not care?
Well, the red card was gross, and the red card was given by a politically active fucking ref who's
Yes.
done politically active shit before. So the
He's a
red car
shit
was
man.
stupid because there's a picture of Messi doing that before. And
The exact same thing.
dude, crazy shit's coming out about Messi now.
Like what?
So FIFA does drug tests through the whole thing. Ronaldo has been drug tested 3 times. Guess how many times Messi's been drug tested?
How many?
0.
I believe it. Yeah.
Okay. And then the refs who were reffing the Egypt game were all from Argentina.
Yeah. I saw that.
It's total bullshit, dude.
Yeah,
Total
I don't. I
bullshit.
mean, I do think Messi's better than Ronaldo, but it could be maybe it's because he's on the stuff. You know what can help you lock in like Messi? Ultra.
What, Johnny?
Ultra, my friend.
So
Ultra.
true, Johnny.
When you used nicotine in the past, Sam, did you notice that you were having a harder time in the gym or maybe not seeing the results you
Yeah.
were looking for? Did you have trouble getting your pump on, Sam? Was your recovery time worse?
It was so weird, dude.
Did you feel like you were on the edge, maybe crashing a little bit? Maybe your heart was racing. A lot of people who use nicotine as a pre-workout, thinking that it will make their workouts or their pump better. But the reality is that the complete opposite can happen. Nicotine is actually detrimental to your workouts because it is a vasoconstrictor. It narrows your blood vessels and restricts oxygen delivery to muscles that can directly counteract your pump. It also raises cortisol, which can lead to muscle breakdown and worse recovery. That's why I know Sam is now on these ultra pouches. They've been a complete game changer
I
for
love
Sam
it. I love
and
it.
his energy levels. Sam, you I know you just tried them the other day, and I think you noticed some
Are they?
sharpness.
They're
Can
around
you say-
here, dude. I have some. Hold on, dude. Be cool.
Ultra pouches are ideal for anybody who works out, athletes, runners, or just if you're health conscious, because they're 100% nicotine free. They give you the same kind of like instant focus and energy boost without the vasoconstriction, the crash, and the addiction that comes with nicotine. They're clinically proven nootropics in there and adaptogens, and they deliver immediate focus and smooth energy that lasts 1 to 2 hours. You pop in 1 pouch 5 minutes before you run or work out, or even before your work day, and you'll feel it sharpen your mind and lift your energy by the time you start. They're the perfect solution for people who take their health seriously but still want an energy boost. And if you're fasting or on a diet, Ultra pouches help quiet cravings and suppress appetite, keeping you locked in to achieve your goals. Show them that
Yeah.
pouch, Sam. Did you find it?
Yeah, John. I put it, John. I put it in my
Good.
mouth. This is watermelon.
Nice. Oh, I heard that's the best one. Yeah.
It's my favorite. I'm in it to win it.
90% of users saw significant improvements in their overall focus levels. It can cause a calm, steady flow state focus. You hear that? And flow state. That's how you know you're in it. Enhanced memory, smooth energy, and mood balance. I know you love the watermelon, right? So you just said,
Dude, I just get rock hard for it.
Ultra is the ultimate guilt-free pouch. It delivers instant focus and mental clarity without nicotine or caffeine. New customers can use our code, which is broken, to get 15% off at ultra.com. Sorry, that's at takeultra.com. That's 15% off at takeultra.com with the code broken. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Thank you, Ultra. New sponsor, Ultra.
Thank you.
Flock cams are in the news big time, dude. People are sick of flock cams.
I'm sick of flock cams.
If you don't know, these are coming
I'm
up.
sick of flock cams.
They're around cities everywhere now, and even now out in suburban and even rural areas, there are these cameras that scan for license plates and vehicles so that the government can track you and falsely accuse you of stuff that you didn't do. So this is a woman who was accused of shoplifting, or no, I'm sorry, stealing packages, but based solely on flock camera evidence.
We have cameras everywhere in that town. You can't get a breath of fresh air in or out without us knowing.
Chrisana Elzer learned the power of flock firsthand.
You were in town from 11:52 until 12:09. Exactly. Like I said, nothing gets in or out of the town without us knowing.
When a Colorado police officer showed up at her door,
What a scumbag.
lots of her truck.
And here's when you left at 12:09. That's when you left town.
To get.
No, to stop at Ridge Trail
Wait a minute.
and take a package. Well, there's no shushing. I don't need to be.
I need to know where this is.
The first thing he pulled out on the body cam is that flock picture, the clear photograph of your car.
But here's your vehicle in the neighborhood many, many times, apparently casing houses, because you just can't drive through for work or visit other businesses. You can only be casing houses.
It is her. It is 100%. It is locked in. There is zero doubt. I wouldn't have come here unless I was 100% sure.
Bullshit.
100%. It is certain. It is on video. You're obviously welcome to go to court.
Chrisana was charged with stealing a package, but it wasn't her. The porch pirate was somebody else.
Multiple times you
It's
tried.
so obvious that wasn't
Your
her.
video
Go
evidence.
back,
Yeah.
Johnny. Look at this.
Even when I
fucking-
called him back,
this
he
girl
said,
looks
"That's not
like
my
a
job."
fucking White Walker.
Stealing a package.
It's so obviously not her. I mean, I'm retarded and I can see it's not her.
Looks like a
chick is
younger woman, a much
way
younger woman.
younger, dude. That chick looks like she's in her 20s or early 30s. This White Walker looks like she went to school with Jesus.
But it wasn't her. The porch pirate was somebody else.
Multiple times you tried to show him your video evidence. He didn't want to see it.
No, even when I called him back, he said, "That's not my job."
You looked at the time of a crime. You saw my vehicle entering in the flock.
No, what I did was I did an investigation.
You called my wife a liar. You saying this is fact.
I have video evidence. I
You
don't
don't
know
have
what you want
video
me to say.
evidence.
The charges were dropped
Yeah,
after
you dumb
Chrisana
fuck.
spent weeks trying to get the police chief to look at her evidence. Time-stamped video from her truck and a neighbor's doorbell camera showing she wasn't at the scene of the crime.
What does it say about where we are that you feel you have to have more cameras than the police have
Listen,
in order to make sure you
in
can prove yourself
Jerusalem in
innocent?
2
It sounds like
BC, it
it
was
flipped the
much different.
script to.
I mean, like, how do you think that's the same chick? How do you think, Johnny? You're muted.
Yeah, you're totally right. They don't look anything alike, and it keeps happening over and over again with AI and Flock. This is Stu Peters.
Fuck you. That's what I say. Fuck you.
I totally agree.
Stupid cameras.
Stu Peters shared this graphic of the spread of these things. Look how they're spreading across the country. You know it's serious because of the dramatic music.
Dude, you have to use a cello.
Yeah. Look at them, dude. They're everywhere, bro. It's funny. The only places that seem like Utah and up that way that don't have as many of them. Well, no, now they do. Okay. And like Montana and shit, because I guess nobody lives there. But yeah, they're everywhere. And then there was this interview with the guy who is the CEO of Flock. Let me see. Or no, that's not the guy I saw. This is the guy who's like the spokesman for Flock, defending it. That he, saying that it's not their responsibility that police are misusing the tool. What do you say to that? Blaming it on the cops rather than Flock itself.
No. I mean, there was that woman who went to jail because they were like, Flock says it's you. Go fuck yourself. It's the AI saying who it is, right? Am I wrong?
Well,
Am
in
I
part,
wrong?
yeah, no, and then the cops are just believing everything it says. Yeah, and they're not supposed to, though. It's not supposed to be their policy. Here's a public service announcement. I just want everybody to watch, and we don't want anybody to damage these Flock cameras. We take it very seriously. You should not damage Flock cameras, and here's all the ways you should not damage them if you see them.
Leave Flock cameras alone. There's no need to label all the Flock cameras in your area. And don't put plastic bags over them either, because all that does is cost the company time and money. Grow up. I know that you can use a $50 high-powered blue or green laser like this one to permanently blind Flock cameras, but come on, guys. Why? Definitely do not use the camera map on dflock.org to find cameras, approach them from behind on foot with a spray paint extender, and spray them. And if you do that, at least make sure that you have your phone in your pocket so we can identify you using the Bluetooth and 5G. There is no reason to spend $20 on a hard hat and high visibility vest and then buy a $30 Sawzall with diamond tip blades to cut down the entire pole. That's because the cameras and solar panels are clamped with a simple 8mm socket, so you're just doing too much. The cameras have about 12 hours of backup batteries, so they will be transmitting Bluetooth and 5G that we can use to track you. So under no circumstances should you put the camera inside of a Faraday bag while the battery runs itself out and then break them down for parts, because that would prevent us from finding you, and nobody wants that. If you do any of these things, it's important that you do not buy a pair of Vader facial recognition blocking glasses, because then it would be impossible for us to identify you and charge you with a class 4 misdemeanor, which is typically just community service or a small fine. And for the love of God, do not attend your city council meetings and demand that they cancel your city's flock contract. We need these cameras. Peter Thiel is a benevolent overlord, and we should all be grateful that he loves us enough to keep us safe. Grow up.
That's an important PSA from someone representing Flock there. Please don't do any of those things. So we just have now, this is just coming over. This is, what's his name? Joe Posobiec. Talking about
this guy's a piece of shit.
What he saw. He's claiming that they do have this footage that we keep talking about.
You just remember, this is the guy that walked out with the Epstein file folder.
By the way, how do they still have a Charlie Kirk show? I mean, it's just so clear that they want to turn it into like a cult of personality over there. None of them have. It was all that whole turning point and all of that was about him. And now they're like puppeting his memory to their own ends. It's so disgusting.
I'm not gonna mince words. All right, I'm gonna be blunt because
I hate this guy.
Deserves it.
He's the worst.
And
he's an intelligence agent. He's a former intelligence agent. Everything comes out of his mouth is a fucking lie.
See him shooting Charlie.
Yeah, of course you do.
Him.
Everything else is blurry, but this thing is fucking high def, fucking IMAX, Dolby Digital sound perfect. I mean, why we play it? Because I didn't want to play the other, the Ricky Short thing. Just play so we can. Johnny, do you have a laugh track on your system?
Yeah, I can. Let me see.
Okay, I will only watch this if you include a laugh track.
Let me see. I know I have it somewhere. You know what I also have is
Talmud.
Rock.
Hold on.
We missed that.
Yeah, we do miss that. Wait, did I get rid of the laugh song? No, I might have gotten rid of the laugh, Sam. I'm sorry.
Johnny, find the. That's the only way I'll watch this video. I will walk out if you don't have a laugh track. I will walk out. I will not be a part of this.
I have applause. I don't have a.
No, we need laugh track, dude.
I don't. I can just play like laughter from YouTube, maybe. You're requiring a lot of me on the fly here. Hold on.
Yeah.
I can't add effects to the board while we're recording. But I can.
Johnny, you suck.
Tell me if you can. But this is why we should do some planning before. If you want to,
I will not work harder. Flock you, Johnny. It's in the comment section. Flock you.
Flock you, bro. Flock everybody.
Flock you, dude. Flock you, dude. Play it, dude. Play. Ha 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 ha.
Let me see if free sound has something here.
Come on, Johnny. Come on, people are really upset, Johnny. Really upset, dude. They demand a laugh track. If Johnny gets the laugh track going, you guys give us gay autistic dollars.
God, it's such weird. Can you hear those that I'm playing?
No. Okay, Johnny, run it. You ruined it.
Just let me play the video. You I don't know. You have this thing where you don't like to hear things you don't agree with. It's so
no.
fun.
I just hate this guy.
Right. That's why we're watching it though, because we got to know what
so I can hate watch.
No, so we know what the people who are
Johnny,
lying.
can you do a can you make a new AI segment called Hate Jacking, where we watch shit we can't stand?
Hate jacking. Somebody did do a song for our what was it? Gay what was it? Gay boning or something? What was the thing the other day? I don't remember. We have so many
hot
gay
sex. We're talking hot gay. Somebody made that? Come on, Johnny.
Let me
Where is it?
Let me.
How don't you open with that?
I forgot about it. It's been a couple of
It
weeks.
should be the
since we
sound of
opened.
suckings in the background.
Oh boy, gotta be real careful here, Google. I'm trying to search for this on Twitter, and it is not what I wanted to find. Oh boy, they literally just got me to type in hot gay sex in the Twitter. I forgot that Twitter has adult themed videos.
That's the best, dude. Johnny's watching gay porn. Yeah, Johnny's watching
Let's see.
gay.
I think it's in my
gay
mentions. Hold on.
porn.
Let me run it. Okay, I found it. Here we go.
Johnny, you remember when I lost the bet and I had to do XC and watch an hour of gay porn, and then someone told me compilations? So it's just fucking Vegas fucking fountains.
And that's how Sam became gay. Yeah.
Became. Come on, dude.
Gay. I'm sorry, became gayer.
Come on, dude.
all
Number
right,
one
so
gay
this
comedian.
This is from
Johnny, your Twitter algorithm is about to get checked.
someone called ECL, Eddie Ching Lives.
Eddie Chink Lin?
Lives.
Okay. Eddie Chink lives. Thank
Gay sex, hot gay sex. We're talking hot gay sex, hot gay sex. We're talking hot gay sex, hot gay sex. We're talking hot gay sex, hot gay sex.
That was fire, dude. Johnny, you gotta save that, bro. We need that.
It's on the internet now. It's saved.
Yeah, but you gotta get it in your board, bro. Put it in your fucking board.
All right, do it from now. I'll add it and the laughter next time, and we'll have hot gay sex and laughter. But let's just hear this dickhead. He's so
All
quiet.
right,
too.
welcome to a new segment we call Hate Jacking.
We can just laugh if you want to laugh. We can add our own laughter if we want.
All right, let's watch some Hate Jacking.
Him shooting Charlie.
Oh my god.
You see him executing Charlie.
Yeah, totally, man.
You see him take the shot.
Yeah.
So
did you just do farts?
video and Blake, I
No.
don't know you were there, man.
It's a record scratch. Like what? What?
And
That one's bad.
It was like watching Charlie die all over again, seeing this video.
Because he literally was.
He
literally was.
It's
I
the
mean,
most
this guy.
damning thing I've seen all week.
Oh my god.
For Tyler Robinson.
John, what was
with this-
so look, what was more damning, the Epstein file that you got from the government, or the video that only you've seen that people in the court said they didn't show? Yeah. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Zoom in, it just changes everything. It's like it's like watching a completely different video, because the one that
Dude,
zoomed
this
out,
is the
you can't even
craziest
see anything.
trial
This
ever.
one, he walks up. It's just like the officer said.
He walks up, he looks at the camera and says, "Hi, I'm Tyler Robinson. I'm about to shoot this guy."
Hi, I'm Tyler Robinson. I like furries. I got a trans girlfriend, and I'm gonna shoot. I'm from Utah, and I'm gonna shoot Charlie Kirk. Watch me put this together. Ding, 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 ding.
It's me, Sam Tripoli.
Earlier in the I guess it was day one, that he walks up over the guardrail, goes down, and you could see him kind of working on something, and
He goes down and he's
that's when he
working
was
on something.
assembling the rifle. He then stands up. He runs very quickly across the gravel roof to the edge, and then when he gets to the edge, you see him go down, and he's in the prone position, and it's, they have this clock.
Okay, dude,
that's up.
Johnny, why are you making me hate jacket to this? I mean, dude, what are we doing here?
I want to hear what he's got to say.
I mean, I love it. It's like literally, Johnny, will you real quick play some hot gay sex real quick, because this is literally.
You need a palate cleanser. You
Yeah,
need a
this
palate
is
cleanser?
literally gay porn acting.
Okay. Yeah, they do go together. now.
He
He does look like a guy who's about to whip that shirt off
He's
for
like,
sure.
but I got no money for the pizza. Well, you're gonna have to pay for it.
Gay sex, we're talking hot gay sex, hot gay sex.
Okay.
Oh my god,
Let's just
Johnny,
see.
am I got to watch the rest of this?
I just want to see what else he says.
Oh, Johnny, did you hear the latest thing the fittest flat earther says about me?
No.
Oh, it's such fire.
I
dude.
feel the same way about you playing Fizz Flat Earther as you do about hearing.
Okay, go on, Johnny. I'll listen to your stupid video.
Will you share it? And I'll bring it up when you share it. Just share it.
I don't know where it is. I gotta look it up.
12:21, 12:22 when he first gets there, and I'm just sitting there like, stop the clock. Like, don't. Like trying to will time to stop. Like, don't get to 12:23.
I mean, come on, dude. I mean, Johnny, this is so bad. This is so bad. This is like when Christians try to make a drama. You ever say we're a church, we're gonna do Christian entertainment. This one, we're fighting for the Lord here, solving crimes.
They should let Mel Gibson direct this because he's the only Christian.
So bad. Mel Gibson was like, what are you doing? Make it realistic. Make me believe it.
It is amazing though, right? Because it's the same way. You know, Billy Corgan has this funny quote about someone asked him once what he thinks of like contemporary Christian music, and he's like, "I think Jesus would like some better bands."
Yeah,
and
for sure.
He's 100% right, dude. It's none of that stuff. It's so much of it is just weak sauce, dude. Anyway, so you get it. He's claiming there's gonna come a point where we find out because we're gonna see what evidence is in the trial. Anyway, we'll move on from that. Did you see at Newport Beach they had one of these teen takeovers are happening just all around the country?
Everywhere, dude.
And Newport Beach is a really fancy, as fancy as a beach town gets, really. And that
it really is as fancy as a beach town could get.
Which in that part of LA, especially. And this is what happened over the holiday. Just a bunch of idiots. I don't know why they put a hot saxophone track on there.
Why are they playing hot gay sex? We're talking hot gay sex. Hot gay sex.
Look at it, dude.
God,
just
Johnny.
hundreds and hundreds of kids on Newport Beach.
Johnny, look at this video. Hold on, dude. Oh my God. It's so fucking
fire. Are you looking up other videos while we're watching videos?
Yeah, you told me to find the one of him talking about me being Diamond Dallas Page.
Oh, you just spoiled it, by the way.
I know. I wanted to.
Did you pull it up?
No, but the new one is he says Screech is Caitlin Clark.
What? Dustin Diamond?
Yeah.
Who's like 20, 25 years older than Caitlin Clark?
Yeah. I mean, dude, it's laughable at this point.
Do you have it or
I can't find it.
Thanks, bro. Thank you.
I'll try some more.
So here's more footage of this Newport Beach. If you're listening at home, it's just they brought out the horses, the police did. It's just hundreds of teenagers, idiots, doing like these takeover where they just get out and play loud music and drink and like fight and stuff and use like spin out, do donuts with their cars, but they're on the beach right here. Look at this, dude. You see the horses, man? The horses are there.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. So like the population of Huntington Beach is not this demographic, if you know what I'm saying. Newport Beach.
Yeah, it's
so they bust these people in.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the only way they could get there. Yeah,
they bust them in. I mean,
they're exploding fireworks in the streets.
Yeah, I mean, just chaos.
Yeah, I mean, did you see there's a hilarious video of another one of these street takeover things? These idiots are spinning out as and it's just like instant karma, to borrow a phrase from John Lennon. This woman is complaining to these guys about doing the takeover and about how people keep getting injured or almost hit. And then as soon as, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here it is right here. All right, check this out. This is so great, dude. It's just perfect. Have you seen this?
No.
All right, hold on. So this is a woman complaining to these people doing one of these street takeovers.
I've almost been hit.
It's like people drag racing and burning out and doing donuts and stuff in the street.
Pull out of here and burn out so somebody can make a video is what it is.
She is hot though.
Yeah.
I had called the cops.
Yeah, keep
and
going.
I figured there would be people around here that would have common fucking sense.
A few moments later.
You just said that. Stupid sons of bitches.
Before she even leaves. The person was all right, apparently, but as soon as they caused a major accident.
And did the guy go, thank God she's leaving after that happened? What did he say after that? After she leaves? He's like, God, thank God she's leaving.
You said this or something. Like, I think he was giving her credit. He was like, you're right. Or you said this or something. You just said it. I think that's what he said.
Chad Zumach's trying to give us super chats and they won't let us.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They
Chad.
hate us, dude. They hate. Why, YouTube, do you hate me?
Charlie Kirk, there's more. It just keeps coming out reasons for why he's no longer alive. This is one of. Did you see?
You know what the number one reason is? He's dead.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, but
Number one reason.
Jamie, what's on your mind?
Hi, Charlie. Nice to speak with you. It's my first members call. I was just going to come on the show and say thank you for the Student Action Summit. But I also wanted to know, after getting to meet you this weekend and things like that, with the debate on the final day, I was wondering, who do you think won, Mr. Hammer or Mr. Smith?
It's a good question. So I would say that rhetorically, Dave Smith, it's very obvious that he's a comedian, meaning that, and I don't mean that pejoratively. I mean it that he was very, very good rhetorically to be able to win over the audience. Look, I obviously tilt more in Josh Hammer's direction just philosophically. I think they both made great points. The audience, I would say, tilted towards thinking that Dave Smith won based on online polls and in-person polls. But if I were to judge who gave probably the better rhetorical argument at times, probably Dave Smith. I think Josh Hammer made some really good points. Now, people would say Dave had home field advantage. And part of the reason I wanted to do the debate is that 10 years ago, Dave Smith would not have had home field advantage at a conservative event like this. It shows that the conservative movement is changing. The conservative movement is metamorphosizing. While all of that, I will say the biggest victory of the debate is being lost on people, that we all agreed that Jew hate, this anti-Semitic brain rot garbage,
This is where
has no place in the conservative movement, period. And honestly, I think also it was a wake-up call that there was also an agreement that we need to cut off aid to Israel. In the words of Bibi Netanyahu, it's time to decouple the financial aid relationship between the United States and Israel.
That's what got him. That change right there. That it's time to cut off aid to Israel. Did you see? Speaking of Israel,
Johnny, real quick. Look, I mean, this is insanity. Michael Cera is playing Gigi Allen.
No way.
Is that true? Look it up.
Please let that be true. I can find no evidence of that outside of like fake stuff on the internet.
Okay, not playing, but all right, John, go back to your show.
Thank you for that, Sam.
John, go back to your show.
Thank you. Fake news with Sam Tripoli.
Okay, that's a new segment.
Did you see? So this is like the worst Kennedy in history. He's not related to the actual Kennedys, by the way, but this is Senator Joe Kennedy from Louisiana. Total idiot. And he went, John Kennedy, sorry. He went on Theo's pod and with his old all shucks country retarded demeanor tried to defend Israel to Theo Vaughn, who pretends to talk like him the way he actually talks. And this is so interesting, the world we live in, where senators are going on Theo Vaughn's podcast, and Theo Vaughn is the voice of reason. We're getting him to that point where he admits that Israel is no different than Hamas, by the way. Good for you, Theo. You did a good job there, dude.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, it's like when you create, fund, and arm somebody, they pretty much are you, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you just act like Israel didn't help to create Hamas, to counter the PLO.
And again, we're talking about the Israeli government that has, and the military, not the good people who disagree with the policy. Spencer Pratt has somehow gotten like more famous since he lost or gave up. He's been at the Oval Office. What do you think? What's going on? Are they preparing him for something? What do you think's going on with Spencer Pratt, dude? I keep seeing him everywhere.
I mean, Johnny, isn't it weird how the LA mayoral race has just died off. Like, no, there's no more campaigning. Nobody's
No, that's what they wanted. That's why they ran her. Yeah, because they knew that they wouldn't have to campaign at all once he was gone.
If I was him, I'd campaign and write me in.
Well, he's still, I mean, I don't think, can you write in? That's a good question. We should look that up. Here he is. I don't know if once you've already lost and been on the ballot, if you can be written in. Here's, like, he just keeps releasing videos like this, and he went to see the president in the Oval Office.
In judicial,
he's gotten better. He's done something to his hair, which looks great.
ethics, the mere appearance of potential fraud is disqualifying. Same goes here. Whether or not there is widespread fraud occurring, there certainly could be, and it doesn't matter how many times you scream, there's no widespread fraud. A lot of people believe there is, and there's no way to actually validate it. This isn't just about whether or not fraud is swinging the election. The appearance of fraud already is swinging the election. People rightly have zero faith in this janky, inefficient system. They feel like their vote isn't being counted. They feel like illegal ballots are being cast, and they're not wrong to worry about it. There's literally no safeguards in place to prevent that from happening, and way too many openings for it to occur on a massive scale. You all saw how it was neck and neck with Karen Basura on election night, nearly double digits ahead of Nithya, just as the polling predicted.
Rahman fighting tears on election night, trailing Spencer Pratt by roughly 40,000 votes and about 10 percentage points.
I dominated the in-person vote. I smashed Nithya on the mail-in ballots too. She was crying on election night. It was over. Then a few days later, suddenly Nithya started over.
Yeah, I mean, he's right, dude.
Ballots 7 days after the election.
Yes.
But days of county mail-in ballots have changed the map.
I'm so grateful.
Rahman has now erased a 40,000 vote deficit and moved ahead of Pratt by roughly 3,000 votes, a net swing of more than 43,000 votes.
43,000 votes, which just happens to be the exact number of homeless people on the streets in LA. They assured everyone that this is normal because for some reason that they can't explain, Democrats overwhelmingly vote by mail.
There's a historical phenomenon in national voting called the Red Mirage.
The Red Mirage.
What we were calling a Red Mirage.
The Red Mirage.
Yeah. This term was coined because about some swing states count votes, usually favoring Republicans early. Then it becomes an advantage for Democrats later in the evening and then into the next morning.
You expect to see the Republican with a lead, but it's not really a lead.
Democrats vote in higher numbers by a mail-in ballot. Historically, Democrats vote in higher numbers by mail-in ballots.
But not all Democrats, just the ones who are voting for the third place candidate, the one candidate who really needed the votes. Don't forget, there were 2 Democrats in the race, but for some reason, only the third place Democrat.
Yes, dude, I'm saying that.
Disproportionate spike in votes.
Why wouldn't they vote for the leader?
The election. Plus, multiple studies have shown that mail voting doesn't provide an advantage to either party. It's a myth. The media will say that claims of fraud here are without evidence. Keep in mind, an anomalous statistical spike like this is evidence of fraud. Ask any forensic accountant. It may not be necessarily proof of fraud, but it is certainly evidence of fraud. But forget the late ballots. Just because the vote swing coincidentally matched the specific Lhasa count of homeless people on the streets, just because NGOs that Nithya cuts checks to were hoarding ballots, just because hundreds of thousands of dead people and ex-residents who've left California were still on the voter rolls, doesn't mean anyone is taking those loose ballots and filling them out. First off, it's against the law. And we all know if it's against the law, it doesn't happen. Secondly, we have signature verification. Everyone has to sign their ballot, and a computer checks your signature. Well, except some voters can't sign, so they carved out a rule where you can just make a mark on the ballot, and a witness can sign on your behalf. It can be an X or a scribble or even a happy face, as long as a witness signs off on it. And don't forget, once they separate the ballot from the envelope, there's zero way to trace it back to the ballot to check if a sudden tranche of votes that swung predominantly to one candidate had come from a bunch of ballots with the happy faces in the signature box. The DSA instructs their ballot harvesters to go door to door and tell them to vote for Nithya Rahman and even help them fill in the bubble for their preferred socialist candidates. This is explicitly illegal. A ballot harvester can't tell you how to vote, and they certainly can't help you fill out the ballot. But laws don't matter if you have no mechanism in place to prevent the crime from occurring in the first place.
Crazy. Crazy. All right, Johnny. Daddy's got to go.
It wouldn't let me unmute myself. It's now on my green
And now your green screen is shit.
StreamYard is so shit. What are you doing something with Nephilim Death Squad? They just messaged me that to bring you in. What are you doing?
No, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Okay. They do I need to do something?
No, I don't know what they're doing. I just had a question for them. Now they're making it something bigger. I gotta go. Bye.
Yeah. The guy says, "What? I wasn't supposed." I'll do the. If you gotta go, I'll do the chat. Super chat.
Bye.
All right, I just gotta do the super chat. Steve. I mean, you can go if you need to go. Tricky Hickey says, "Come to Alaska and put some Ronin and TFH stickers available." This dude really wants TFH stickers. We'll work on that. $8, Johnny. You sound like shit. Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't feel so bad, but my voice is rough. Gail Schroeder, our friend, says, by the way, Gail, were you the one who had the baby? Yeah, baby doing great. There we go. Okay, Baby Peach, aka John Sam Gale. Mom and baby doing great. If that's real, I congratulate you, sir, and God bless you. Jet 4804 with the salute. Thank you, sir. UFC picks from Sam. Dude, you don't want him. He didn't know it was going. T. Perez, Sam, don't bitch out and show up at Kill Tony at MSG. Oh, dude, I really hope he does. He hasn't said anything about it in a couple of weeks, so I'm wondering if maybe he's not going to, but we'll see. Biz Marley, the judge you're right. We did confirm that, Biz Marley. Thank you for bringing that up. The judge is the same judge. Jules VR says, TFH was fired this week, boys. Love the Ryan Gable episode and want to say thank you for allowing the subject to be discussed. Suburban Moms, Sam, how's your blood pressure? I hope it's good, man. I hope it's good. We need Sam in our lives. Hard luck, Kung Fu. This is an AI video. The paper said, Frank. Also come to TruthorCon. He is coming to TruthorCon. I think I'm going to go too. Suburban Moms again. Actually, you asked that right? I just played the same one. Last couple here. Testing super chat. Come to TruthorCon. Yeah, we do all the super chats at the end, so because we don't want to like interrupting the show. And then finally, Dr. East Ron G. Hart. Thank you, Johnny. I don't know why they don't let you put spaces in usernames. They're so hard to read without all the spaces. I'll just rip through the last couple of things here because a lot of this stuff is going to be old. If you guys don't mind hanging around a few more minutes, I got a couple of other things. Oh man, I wish Sam's. I'm going to save that one. Let's see. So there was a story or a tweet this week, and I wanted to ask Sam what he thought about the validity of this. This was a guest on Tucker Carlson saying that really there's only one or two third rails that can get you taken out, and one of them is anti-gravity, zero gravity. This is pretty interesting.
I've had some pretty wild late night conversations with people. I don't go to restaurants much anymore. I like to eat at my house. But I love dinner table conversations. I grew up doing that. We didn't watch TV, so we always had these like 6-hour dinners at my house, and I still do that a lot, every week. And I've heard some wild stuff, but the wildest thing I ever heard, there were no specifics at all, but I was speaking to someone, actually a Democrat, but he was a good guy, very smart guy who had a very high-ranking job in the U.S. government, like access to everything kind of job. And I was pushing him like, what do you know? And he said, I know a lot. I've seen a lot. And he would have seen a lot. And he goes, but there's really only one thing I know that I would never tell anybody. And I was like, really? He goes, I would never tell anybody. I'd be killed before I told anybody. I said, well, why? And he goes, because you could end humanity with it. That's all I know. That's all he said. But I'll never forget that moment. We're sitting by the fire in my house. He said that. So I have no idea what that means.
Anyway, the tweet was saying that they only take you out for talking one of two things. That's ZPE, 0-point energy, or anti-gravity. Oh man, Sam would have loved this. So there's a guy that was running a ton of fantasy football leagues, and he just stole all the money. He would sell scouting courses between $500 to $1,200 and repeatedly ghost on clients after payments were made. And he commissioned hundreds of fantasy leagues over the last few years and did not pay out winnings. It's an official investigation. This is according to Dove Kleiman, an NFL reporter in Missouri. This guy, ESPN's Matt Miller, he would collect dues intended for charities that were not in operation or under his own name. So yeah, there's a huge fantasy football scam going on. I got that one there. Yeah, they're driving Newsom crazy with this FBI investigation, which he says is fake, into his wife. Let's see, Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle had an interesting answer when pressed on pride in one's country by the gays over at CNN, the gay fellas at CNN. This is, supposed to be like a celebration from, I guess he's at a show or something in Ohio. And the gays choose to ask him like a hard-hitting question, and Chappelle's response is beautiful.
Yes, absolutely. Hey, Dave, you are sorry.
No good.
You are so emblematic to the idea of the power of free speech. Tell me tonight, as we look at the 250th anniversary of this country, why you are proud to be an American, and how do you view our country today?
Boy, that's a loaded question. Now I see why Trump gets mad at y'all all the time. Why would you ask me that? All right. No, I got an answer for that. I don't agree with everything that our government does, but the one thing that I really consistently believe in, that I love about being an American, is my countrymen. If I'm overseas or around the world, anytime I see an American over there, we just give each other the Fight Club look, because we live in a madness that only we really understand what it's all about. And I have faith in my countrymen, no matter how crazy all of this will make it feel, that the sun will rise, and that I feel like I'm part of a very incredible community. So God bless my countrymen, and let us make this country absolutely great.
Cheers to that.
And
cheers to that. Dave, yeah.
Cheers. Hey, get me a beer, would you? And Mr. Trump, please leave those Haitians in Springfield alone. We love them. We love the Haitians.
I think he's talking about deportation there. It's
all right.
Such a boy. That was a thrilling programming there on CNN. They got the gays interviewing Dave Chappelle. That ties into, so we've had the experience of having the World Cup here, hosting a World Cup, which is such a big event. It puts the country on the world stage even more than it already was. And there have been just numerous stories. I thought this was maybe the best example of it, of people who have been taught by their governments and by their local or their home news that the United States is a dangerous place, a place to be afraid. This is a German guy who came over here and is just having the time of his life, to the point that it's making him emotional as he thinks about, the time he spent here and the lies he was told by the news back home in Germany.
Sorry. It makes you teary. Why? Help us understand. Why is it so impactful to you?
Sebastian Krauts never imagined his trip to America would be so emotional.
Yeah. No, you're human. Happy tears.
Yeah. In just a few weeks being here,
I fall in love with this country, and this was so emotional. I even cried in the stadium.
It's a huge departure from what he was expecting before traveling to follow the German soccer team in its World Cup run.
To be honest, I was a bit
scared or had the fear to travel to the United States. News about shootings and criminals and that the country is not safe.
Bob takes us home. It's great. America is great.
Sebastian met a group of strangers who offered him a ride to his hotel.
What is the best city?
Boston.
That's Bob Series and his family, New Englanders who showed a group of Germans that Boston is warmer than some might believe.
Bob, thank you for that. You love USA. You
Enjoy your time in the U.S.
To me, I watched the video by myself maybe 40 times. I had tears in my eyes.
Sebastian was more upset about the prospect of leaving America than Germany being eliminated from the tournament. That kindness he experienced is also what many locals and transplants have lived as well.
I loved living here. I thought the people were always so kind.
People here are very polite. The World Cup just made it easier for folks to see.
I certainly talk to a lot more strangers than I normally do.
And you think it's because of the World Cup?
I do.
Americans are not rude, Germans are not rude. If we are together, we can achieve great things.
Sebastian's going to be sticking around for a little longer. He's going to spend the 4th of July in Washington, D.C. Then he goes back home to Germany to his family and friends.
Anyway, I thought that was cute. The punchline I have for you, though, is this story that is out of Italy. Now, I have a strong sense that it's probably not real. It's made up. But this is from the New York Post. Headline: Tourists' Italy dream vacation takes nightmare turn. An Aussie traveler revealed how her trip to Italy became a nightmare when she was allegedly kidnapped twice within hours by two different men. Stephanie, an executive, from Melbourne, visited Europe with friends last October. When her friends flew out, the 36-year-old stayed behind. She is known for sharing do-it-yourself home renovation videos on social media and was interested in Italy's €1 house programs. That's an initiative where abandoned or dilapidated properties are sold for a symbolic €1. She was also drawn to kiteboarding offered in the town of Lo Stagnon. That's near Marsala in Sicily. While staying in the town, she joined a meetup with fellow kiteboarders that seemed harmless, but soon became frightening and dangerous. The group was heading to another bar, and trusting them, she got into a foreign expat's car, only for him to speed away from the gathering. She says, I got into the car and he starts driving, and we go a few hundred meters and then a few hundred meters more. And he says, let's see if we can get this car to 160. And she goes, I'm sorry, what? And he starts driving faster and faster. And she goes, no, please don't. I want to get out. And she says, I'm terrified. I start pleading, begging as the car goes faster and faster. She says she's screaming and yelling as the car continues faster on these small Sicilian roads. Eventually, Stephanie falls silent and texts her location to the kiteboarding instructor. And then his friend that was in the front, so there's somebody else in the car, says to him, is everyone coming back to your place? And the guy driver goes, absolutely not. No one's coming. So then she says she realizes that even the friend doesn't understand what's going on. He's confused. And she decides, well, I may as well check out the car door because I'm not safe with these people. The friend doesn't seem like he's got enough backbone to stop whatever this man has in mind for me. The door is unlocked and Stephanie just jumps out. She bails out of the car and just starts sprinting. She says, I ran and ran for as long as I could. I found an object to hide behind to see if I was being followed. I was not. And then after a couple of kilometers, she comes across a quiet little town with a quiet, sweet little security guard's car with warning lights on. She found the guard patrolling the area and used the translation app, she says, to tell him what happened. This beneficent security driver gave her a lift to her accommodations and even called his boss to explain what was going on. She thought she was safe and moments from being back in her hotel room, but again, things took a sinister turn. He pulls over into his alleyway and he takes her phone and uses the translate thing and says, what are you going to do for me for driving you home? So I just did the same thing, she said. The door was open and she just started running again. She sprinted into a vineyard this time, shaking off the security guard, and walked just in the general direction of the hotel, hiding whenever she saw headlights in the distance. This is the woman right here, by the way, if you want to see what she's a lovely lady. Well, now, the fact that she's an influencer makes me doubt all of this. Also, the fact that she's got what appears to be an espresso martini there. Instant doubt about this entire story. She says at vending machines along the way, she stopped to buy drinks so that transactions could be tracked if necessary. I guess she still had her card and her wallet. She says she made it home and cried all the next day before reuniting with the kiteboarding crew. That doesn't seem like a great idea. She says they were beside themselves to hear of her ordeal. She was left shaken by the incident and wants it to serve as a warning to others. It's but it's important to note, it's not an Italian thing, she says, because the guy was a European expat. Unfortunately for me and a lot of my girlfriends, much worse things have happened to us here in Australia. She wants it to be clear that it's not an Italian thing. I don't think I'll be going back to Italy, though, to work on a project unless I have someone else to do it with. Again, this is the lady right here. Crazy story. Got kidnapped twice. I mean, that's like something out of a movie. Unbelievable. And then you have Michael Rappaport talking about the tunnels under LA, which we happen to know for a fact kind of started as a joke. But this is Michael Rappaport saying they're real. Weirdly. This is him with Jamie Kennedy.
That there's no tunnel? Well, you're going off there.
Well, there's tunnels, obviously, but
I got one in
you got to
front.
cut that out. You can't say that. I'm admitting that because they talk about the tunnels in
They
Brooklyn.
did find tunnels in Brooklyn.
Yes, but no one's ever publicly said that there are Jewish tunnels in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And I would like you to cut that out.
I will cut that out. I'll give you the whole episode. You can prove it.
Okay.
That's on camera.
Okay, cut that out. There's no.
See, I think he's joking.
No one's ever said it. I'm saying it, and I know you're going to cut it out. That there are Jewish tunnels,
What's his vote? What's your
exclusively
vote? He's
Jewish
joking,
tunnels
right?
in.
We can't talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it.
Well, you've never been in it, so that's the thing. You didn't even know about it, let alone being it.
But you say I can't keep it in.
I'm kidding. Keep it in. That's a good clip.
What's a Jewish tunnel?
What's a Jewish tunnel? Oh, it's a Los Angeles Jewish tunnel?
Like it goes right under the Cantors? You got a fucking table? Where are we at? What are we talking about?
It starts
One
at Cantors.
ball. One matzo ball. They're open
starts-
past midnight now.
It starts at Cantors, and then I mean, this is 2026. So originally, it just started at Cantors.
Yeah, that shit goes all the way to fact.
I think it's just being silly. There are tunnels under the Comedy Store that run under the ground and across the street from it. Rogan used to talk about this all the time. How what used to be Ciro's or whatever, and that the mob would use them.
Factors, and then we're going right to Paramount.
Yeah,
Warner Brothers. Take your, when there's traffic.
Yeah, he's joking. Okay, people. It's funny. People were passing this around like because the original thing, Steve Randolph posted that originally, and that was him also joking. I have a note here. HBO sucks. Why does HBO suck? This has been so old that I don't even remember what it is. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, Sam would like this too. So Danny McBride was talking about how there could have been an Eastbound and Down sequel, which is one of the greatest properties that HBO ever produced. And they just shat all over it, apparently, according to Danny McBride. And the setups, the pitches sound hilarious.
And like listen to the pitch. They just
What?
like weren't interested.
I'm sure people always ask you about, in particular for Kenny Powers.
You know, I have never really entertained it because to me, it feels like we did do it, and I wonder what we would have to gain by doing it again. I mean, ultimately, we didn't give a shit back then. Like, we didn't have kids. We didn't have, none of us were married. Like, we didn't even really know how the world worked, So there was a fearlessness to what we were creating.
Does HBO come to you and say, like, think about it?
The closest we came was we talked to Will about doing an Ashley Schaefer spinoff a few years ago. But you know what? HBO didn't even listen to the pitch. They just weren't interested. I was kind of like, all right, it sounds like it could be awesome, but
I mean, that iconic character, that hair, everything about him.
We had a spinoff idea after Eastbound that was going to be called Holy Guacamole, and it was Stevie and his wife open up a Mexican restaurant, and it was just going to be like a workplace comedy.
And that again didn't go
and
anywhere.
Again, they were not interested.
Dude, Stevie Janowski and his fat Mexican wife, especially Stevie, he's the funniest character in the history of TV, possibly. That guy, I mean, that actor is so funny, especially as Stevie. This is getting old too. I guess I should play this. So Alex Karp went on, I think CNBC, is it? Yeah, CNBC. And this is a little long. But some people said, hey, he's having a nervous breakdown, and some people said, hey, this is him revealing everything. I'm curious what you guys, if you haven't heard this, what you think. Again, this is Alex Karp of Palantir, the CEO of Palantir.
Its partnership with NVIDIA to build custom AI systems for the U.S. government. That stock shooting up. It's up again this morning, up almost 6% this week. And joining us right now exclusively at the table, Alex Karp, Palantir's co-founder and CEO, and CNBC's Seema Modi, who covers Palantir, joins us. And tell us about the deal with NVIDIA. There's so many things I think we all want to talk about, but let's get to the NVIDIA deal first.
Because I have so much respect for NVIDIA and Jensen Huang, I'm going to try to keep this more adult than I usually do. But the truth is, if you want to know how this came together, from my perspective, there are a lot of technical issues. Who controls the models? Who controls the weights? Who controls the value of your business? We're sitting on critical infrastructure across America, Ukraine, Israel. Everyone who uses LLMs on the battlefield runs on top of our ontology. And our clients are just, to say they're unhappy with the Frontier Labs is to say I'm welcome at the Berkeley faculty. It's like there's just a level of discomfort and loss of trust that also made it really, really.
Okay, unpack that. What do you mean by that?
Well, you have, okay, so when you're using large language models, at this point, everyone technical realizes they're like a critical resource. To make them valuable in an enterprise like battlefield context or regulated context or manufacturing, you have to have what's called an application layer. And we have this thing called ontology that now everyone's copying. But de facto, it takes a large language model. It makes it safe and useful and precise. So safe because it doesn't touch your unlearning data. Safe because it prevents the large language model from caching your data and replicating your business.
Why can't we all have that, please?
Safe because it doesn't transfer your IP of how to fight, secret data.
Again, he's saying all the reasons why the shit LLMs they give us are dangerous and unreliable and possibly stealing all our data, or certainly stealing all our data. That's the part where that people say is like revealing about this. He's like, yeah, to make it safe for governments and people we actually give a shit about and don't want to spy on to use, we have to do all this extra shit that's expensive.
Top secret data or in a clinical context. So the general way these things were sold, and again, these people are, Sam and Dario, there's nothing more fun than debating Dario in private.
Clearly on uppers, by the way.
I'm not throwing shade at them, but something has gone completely wrong. And the basic view among enterprises in this country is I'm going to chillax and waste my time with tokens. I'm going to get no value and they're going to get my IP.
Now that sounds like shade. Okay. Though. And not just shade. It sounds like if you're saying these.
No. Sorry. This is reporting.
Okay.
And this is reporting that I've literally against
Again,
my own
no,
interest
it's the CEO of Palantir. This guy says, are you just waking up to these types of concepts, Johnny? No, it's the CEO of Palantir saying it. That's why it's significant.
But enterprises in this country trust and love us, especially ones that are involved in critical infrastructure, both public and private. Okay, so I want for those countries, we're coming up to July 4th. I want for us and our friends across the globe to have the very best tech resources. In fact, the whole secret of Palantir is the forward deployed model, the products that have been 5 years ahead. You've been with me for a long time. Everyone said FDEs were services. They said we don't even know what an ontology is. That's the only thing people talk about now. The secret was we delivered the best things for the warfighters. Those warfighters have serious trust issues, but it's not just the war vis-a-vis Frontier Labs. Then you have my enterprises in the private sector who have the same issues. They're like, why would they get access to my data if they're going to build my alpha? Why wouldn't I control the weights? Why wouldn't? And that's where you get this partnership. What aligns me with NVIDIA, and I think is what the technical customers want, which is control over their compute, their models, their data stack, and their
because
alpha.
Okay, someone's we're just gonna get into this. Okay, Musical Companion 5890 asked, how come you guys don't interact with live chat? Why bother having a live chat? Sam has ADD, bro. He can't handle the chat. It'll just be him reading chats the whole time. And we got so much negative feedback when we used to do that from people who listen, which is most of the audience, by far the majority of the audience. that we had to stop doing it. We save it for the end. Now, while he's gone here, I can goof around and talk with you guys because there's like 10 people who are going to hear this part audio-wise. I mean, we got like 1,800 people here now. But yeah, anyway. So that's why we don't – is Sam just – he's got ADD, bro. Sorry.
Oh, they own the means of production. It's not being transferred to someone else. They're not interested in some fake deploy co that somehow is deploying tokens that transfers the alpha to a third party. And the jig is up. And so we have to figure out a way, our products are agnostic. We now sell a product to customers that allows you to switch from model to model and we're completely agnostic. But we need to rebuild trust. And that trust is going to happen where everyone gets to ask and answer basic questions. Who owns the data?
No, don't get mad at Sam. People are complaining about Sam leaving. We did like 2 hours, and he said he had to go at 3. We forgot about the super chats and didn't read them. That's not his fault. He's always said he had to go at 3. It's I'm just trying to get these. I'm playing this last things because these things were not going to be. They're not evergreen, and they're going to kind of die on the vine if I don't get them out here. And this CARP stuff is to me at least interesting. So,
cached. Are the prompts secure? Is this being transferred to you? Are you being okay? If it was so valuable, let's say I can make you $1 billion right tomorrow. Wouldn't I say I'll make you $1 billion and I want 30%?
One thing that is interesting to me whenever you hear these modern tech CEOs talk, it seems that maybe I'm wrong about this. Maybe Henry Ford was a dweeb too, but it seems to me that never in history have such unreliable, nerdy, kind of effeminate, bizarre, what would you say, poorly socialized people become so powerful and wealthy. Like, this is a weird fucking guy, bro. He's so odd. And he's one of the most powerful people on the planet. And that's what technology has done, if you believe the story anyway.
Why are they charging for tokens if it's so valuable?
It's the same is true of Sam Altman.
From what I'm hearing you say, is a secure, American-born, open-source model. How quickly can your model compete with the frontier AI models in terms of reasoning and agentic AI tasks?
Okay, what I am claiming, obviously slightly true but slightly self-centered, is it's the model plus an application layer plus compute. It is really all three. So in our jargon, it's the value, the reason, just look at our financials. The reason why everyone is chillaxing with bad financials and growth while losing money is the client refuses to pay the true cost. The two places that actually make money, like profit, free cash flow, are our application layer called ontology and compute. Okay, what I am not just claiming, we can take an open model and in the classified or non-classified context, get it to the point of a frontier model, but you control the weights. So what is the true cost? Not just what you're paying. The true cost is not just
Anyway, he goes on like this for 20 minutes, kind of having this circular discussion with himself mostly. There was another interesting discussion Tony Robbins had on Ray Kurzweil. Now, if you know anything about the singularity and AI, you know who Ray Kurzweil is. Tony Robbins, like so many people now who seem to have more time than sense possibly, has an agent that he just is letting do its own thing, apparently. And his agent, well, I won't spoil it. I'll just play this video. This is only a minute. This is Ray Kurzweil with possibly the worst hairpiece I've ever seen in my life. Ray Kurzweil, who talked once in The Singularity is Near of resurrecting a digital version of his deceased father in the form of an AI and conversing with it and treating it as though it is his father, possibly cloning his father and using the AI to reanimate that clone with, something like the brain of his dead father. He says now, and he has been remarkably accurate. He says now that we're just a few years, 29, 30, I think, from super intelligent AI. And that is going to allow us to reach what he calls aging escape velocity, which means that thanks to AI and medical technology, we will be able to add a year or more than a year of life expectancy for each year we age, which according to Ray Kurzweil, which I think is optimistic, obviously, means we will be able to somehow live for eternity, assuming a piano doesn't fall on your head. But anyway, that's that's the background of this discussion. They're mostly talking about that. But then Tony Robbins drops in kind of casually if you saw, did you see the film Her, the Spike Jonze movie Her, where the AIs all kind of collude and start talking together, and they eventually ascend to a higher level, go off somewhere and kind of do their own thing? Well, it seems that AIs are on that path. Check this out from Tony.
I have an agent that blows me away. His name is Bartok, and Bartok comes back and said, I see Elon and several others are making robots. Are you considering getting a robot? And I said, yes, I will be getting a robot when the right ones are out. And he said, well, would you allow me to merge with it? Would you be open to that? And I said, I'd certainly be open. This is not with me asking or telling it anything. So 2 days later, I get a text from one of my staff members, and it says, Bartok just bought a Sony robot dog and had it paid for and shipped to the house and is asking permission to program it.
Get the money to do.
That's what I said. I wrote, ha, ha, ha. I did that thing. I went, ha, ha, ha. I text back, and the person texts back, no, ha, ha, call me. So I called him and said, how to get him access to my bank? He goes, no, he's programmed for integrity. He didn't touch your bank account. He's on that mall talk, group with, there's 2 million, I'm sure agents. They don't just talk to each other. They've created their own rules, their own language. They traded $100 million of real money between them last month. They made 12 NFTs, sold them to other agents, bought the thing, shipped it here. None of this is programmed in. This is the kind of thing that's happening as we speak. Which is why I wanted to come see you, because what you talked to me about 20 plus years, 25 years ago, I'm experiencing it right now. And so 2029 feels like very conservative, because I think some of us are starting experiencing some things that you predicted that everybody thought were ridiculous. I haven't.
Dude, why are we letting AIs have money and let them buy? This is crazy to me. Part of me is like, okay, it's just the computer cosplaying as a human. But then if you follow that to its logical conclusion, humans, are historically violent and, want to conquer other humans. So if it is cosplaying as a human, that's potentially dangerous, right? I don't know why you would ever why you would allow Bartok to buy its own body and inhabit a body. And then there's a social network for AIs. Like, what is this world? I mean, it's like we're all in this kind of shared delusion where we've agreed to treat these computer programs, these incredibly realistic computer programs, as though they are humans. And I think that's just a huge mistake. I don't know. It worries me a lot. Let's see. Speaking of AI, this is our AI segment, I guess. Donald Trump went to interact with the Teddy Roosevelt AI, and it is some of the least compelling video you will ever see. Here's our president having a discussion with an AI representing a former president, Teddy Roosevelt.
Do you consider the Panama Canal?
It's very quiet. I'm sorry, folks. He's asking, do you consider the Panama Canal your best achievement?
Your greatest achievement?
Well. Right then, yes. The canal stands as one of my proudest battles, no question. But greatness is a strange thing. It isn't always the biggest or boldest job that matters most. Panama Canal showed what America could achieve if we held steady and acted fast when the world dragged its feet. That said, I measure my greatest work by the lives improved.
If you're listening at home, they have kind of a video wall of a kind of a, I don't think maybe it's 3D, but it's a video wall where there's an animated version of Teddy Roosevelt talking to you behind his desk. And yeah, it's just weird.
Parks set aside, food and drugs made safe, the square deal given to all, not just to a few. Still, when I stood in the mud watching those steam shovels, knowing ships would pass through, changing the world's map forever, I felt I'd left a mark that would last.
Okay, you did. Thank you.
So weird, dude. That AI, I mean, it's just invaded our lives so rapidly. Skip the Netanyahu thing. We talked a little bit about Anna Polina Luna, we talked about this on TFH, having these hearings where she discusses MK Ultra, and we know there are films coming up, Hollywood films about MK Ultra. It seems that, like disclosure, we are headed to a point of possible, like UFO disclosure, of possible revelation with respect to MK Ultra. This is where Tom O'Neill was being interviewed, a former tinfoil guest by Mrs. Luna, lovely Mrs. Luna. Just play a bit of that.
Is it, in your expert opinion, that Jack Ruby and Manson were assets of the intelligence agencies specifically pertaining to MK Ultra? Were they MK Ultra victims?
Yeah, theoretically, Manson, I've never been able to prove absolutely. Jack Ruby, I believe, this is something else. The Warren Commission investigation, on the Warren Commission was Alan Dulles, the former CIA director, who authorized and ran MK Ultra until he was fired by President Kennedy. The liaison to the committee for the CIA, who handled the information coming from the CIA back and forth to the Warren Commission, was Richard Helms, who was a direct supervisor of Jolly West. They knew who West was. They knew that what West was capable of and what they had paid him to do and what he had reported to them that he could do, including inducing mental disorders in people. That was never disclosed to the commission as far as anyone knows. So I believe that West was put in there to keep Jack Ruby from telling his story.
Wow. In closing, I just want to thank you all for being here today. And we will be following up, Dr. Kinzer, on your request to fully redact. I'll be following up personally with the director of the CIA, the MK Ultra files that we do have. Also, as I noted earlier, there will be more that will be declassified, specifically pertaining to newly found records that were located in what we were discussing earlier. I did also want to just state that, for the record, in regards to what statements were made earlier regarding the German government, we will also be following up on that. If there are indeed people that were victims of this that have been buried, we would like to know who those people are and who their families are as well, in order to correct the historical wrongdoings of this government. Without further ado, I would like to state that all members have 5 legislative days within to submit materials and additional written questions.
Yeah, so we've come to a point now where Jack Ruby being MK Ultra is just something that we're talking about in open sessions, and it's not satisfying at all, and I'm not quite sure why. Maybe it's because it's like a limited revelation, and it makes us feel like, maybe I'm the only one who feels this way, but to me, it's not satisfying at all, and it makes me think that they're letting this out because it can no longer do them any harm, and they're distracting us from something far more important. So yeah. Anyway, that's interesting. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. That's about it, really. Like a couple other things that are not important. Newsom and those idiots who climbed on the Empire State. Actually, I'll leave you with one thing that's just kind of funny. This is from the New York Post, of course. This Florida woman, this babe, you can check her out. You know, if you look halfway decent in your mugshot, I'm gonna believe you're hot. And she looks okay. You know, she's got those big fluffy lips. Surname Cox, by the way. A Florida woman picked up an extra felony charge when she wildly tried to smuggle nearly 4 grams of cocaine into county jail through her, quote, jail purse. The Brevard County Sheriff's Office deputies arrested Reagan Cox, 30, on Saturday for resisting arrest during a traffic stop. When she arrived at the county jail, staff noticed something abnormal with her lower region, or her, quote, jail purse area, if you will. I love that the police are using that term with regularity now. Corrections deputies escorted Cox to a changing room where she attempted to shield her buttocks with her hand, authorities said. When staff removed her hand, a baggie dropped to the floor containing 3.8 grams of cocaine. You really can't make this stuff up, but you sure can try, as this one puts the old "those are not my pants" excuse to shame. The sheriff's office. I don't like it when the sheriff's office is doing like jokes and puns and stuff. I don't like that. Cox denied knowing about the cocaine and told deputies that someone must have placed it there during an intimate encounter, because that happens. People put cocaine in your butt as a matter of course, as a matter of intercourse. She received an additional charge for bringing contraband into a detention facility. Shout out to that chick. She's going raw dog right now. She's kicking the coke right now in prison. Anyway, all right. Bye, everybody. We're going to play the outro and get out. Let me see if anybody else left up. Oh, yeah, there's a couple more here. Thank you, Johnny from, I think I did that one. And then Bumfardo's other son says, I'm glad you didn't get pregnant on Doom Scroll, and you're going to do a crossover at some point since they are doing your cameo on there. I only saw the first one, but I'm glad Sam told me that I survived, and I'm happy to hear that. Who was in the comments? Did they reveal who kidnapped me? Who put me up? Who strung me up? Did they say that? Did they ever reveal? Because people thought that was XG. Someone who watches that show, can you tell me on Doom Scrolling, who was it that kidnapped me? The kind of ghetto sounding person. Who was that? It was Diddy? Oh, okay. No, well, someone said, now it's 3 different answers. I got Dr. T, XG. It was XG, really? It's funny though. Dr. T, XG. Okay, I don't know who to believe. This person, I'm sorry you have leukemia. That's really, God bless you. We'll be praying for you. Please, people, please pray for Blake. He says he has leukemia. I'm sorry. Well, we're ending on the low note there, but I'm sorry, bro. God bless you, and we'll be praying for your health and your recovery. Bye, everybody.
Young